All right. Hello, chat. How's it going? Hopefully well. We're back. Late streamer is late. I'm not late. I'm actually exactly on time. I'm perfectly on time. I scheduled like this. 30 minutes later than usual. Well, 30 minutes shorter than usual, to be extra clear. Because I need more video time this week, at least. Probably next week, too. Because, like, residual effect from this week, I need more time. And I can't sleep less. It's not currently an option. Not yet, at least. Maybe if my body could adjust, I could start sleeping less. But I need more time for videos. So, 30 minutes less Chole. I forgot that I look like this. I forgot yesterday, and it happened again today, where I flip over and I'm just like, oh yeah. That's right. Hold on. I forgot to, get my own chat up. There. I was expecting 6 p.m., thus you're late. Well, it was scheduled like this. You might have expected something different, but this was scheduled. Got clean shaved. I don't know. I'll get the music in a second. Hold on.
Well, now I gotta find a hiker to eat for breakfast.
That's right. We're Trevor. Why is it in full screen? Huh? Why? Where? Oh, now it works. Why are we in full screen? Hold on. Would it be in graphics, rather? Why? Yes. Thank you. And now... Nope. Still hogging my mouse. We aren't even... Hello. Now if I tab out... Okay. It worked that time. was all ready to mock you like the other mods. Huh? Wait. Mock you like the other mods would, and then you said it was on purpose. Oh, no. It was supposed to be like this. Did my other settings get changed? No. This all seems like what I did. Okay. Where are we, Trevor? And well, we're drunk. We're drunk. What is this? Oh, no. Collect all letter scraps to solve the mystery of Leonora Johnson's murder. Okay, 50 collectibles are oot and a boot, it would seem. We are drunk. I don't know why we are drunk. I don't know why we are so far from home. Did we bike here, Trevor? How did we get here? What time is it? It is 11:25 p.m. All right, hold on. I gotta bike home and get my truck. It's priority. Ooh. Hold on. If my sources serve me correctly...
Larry Tupper.
Could you let me read it, Trev? Thank you. My sources serve me correctly. Words. This pillar of society has been spotted hiding out in an old barn with a few of his cronies. He's a meth dealer with a history of violence, so you two should get along just fine. Smiley face. Ooh, 15,000 on the reward for capture. I thought getting paid 10K for the last one was badass. I will do that. Thank you, mod. After I go get my truck and probably get something else checked off the list beforehand, I'm going down here so that I can get back on the main roads. Is this gonna work well? Okay, yes. Thank God for the brakes. Wait, okay. I guess equal distance either way. First I was confused because it wanted me to go not this way. It's okay, we're getting some exercise for Trevor because his stamina is actually the worst of the three characters, and I'm stuck with his ass for a bit because after our little jewelry heist, Franklin and Michael are laying low. So getting some more stamina on Trevor might not be the worst thing. Although, being stuck with Trevor isn't exactly the worst, as he is not only already very well off financially, but he also has some very easy means of making money, such as working with mod for bounties. You have mince pies in the US? Yeah. They're not, like, super common. I don't even know, we might not call them mince pies. We might call them something else, but we have them. Definitely. Hold on. Oh boy. One-handed bike riding in the middle of the night. Mince pie. I'm making sure that we have these. 'Cause I'm pretty sure we do. I just don't think they're super common. There isn't something else that we call them. Yeah, so they're just not that commonly found here. Oh wait, we do. It says here it's called mince meat pie in North America. I don't even know if I've heard it called that. But apparently, yeah, we've got them. Come on, Trevor. You got this. Just a good 3-mile bike ride home. If only this were Franklin. All that triathlon work would come in handy right now. But I'm going faster than the cars on the road, so I'm not doing so bad. We call the overall thing mince pies. Yeah, like I know the term mince meat, but I don't think we call it a mince meat pie. But Wikipedia says that we call them that. There's such a big Christmas thing. Yeah, we don't Trying to think, do we really have a dessert that's like a big Christmas dessert? I don't think we really do. I guess... No, we really don't. What's it? There's the... I can't think of it. There's a kind of cake that, like, the running joke is that it's kind of a shitty cake and no one really wants it, but someone in your family always makes it, but I can't think of it. What do you leave for Santa? Wait, pause. Stop, before I answer that. Do you guys leave mince pies out for Santa? Because there is an answer, but... Does British Santa eat mince pies? Is that like his thing? Because we leave out cookies for Santa. So I guess like Christmas cookies could be our Christmas dessert. Mince pies, milk, and carrots for the reindeer. Oh my god. Sometimes biscuits or cookies. We do cookies. And carrots and milk, yeah. Wait, what is that? U equals money? Stop whining, start mining. Uranium means jobs. Yep. Stop whining about the economy. Just mine some uranium. Easy money. No health risks. I can't believe that I was just stranded out in the middle of nowhere, drunk, and with nothing but this bicycle. So far from my home, where my truck is. I can't believe that the first thing I had to do today was bike all the way back to my trailer to grab my pickup. This is wild, Trevor. We can't do this again. This was terrible. Because you're not built for this either. Alright, if this was Franklin, we would have been there by now. He is an athlete. You clearly have been slacking on the stamina, the endurance training. This is ridiculous. I just had a really nice mince pie. For breakfast this morning, I made an egg sandwich, a fairly basic, you know, bread, egg, cheese sort of thing. But there was a twist this morning. Like, this is a fairly common breakfast for me, but this morning, I think my mom bought like a 6-pack of Asiago bagels from the store, and they were out on the counter. So I took one of those bagels, cut it in half. There was also some schmear for it. I don't know how common the term schmear is. Like cream cheese. Like a onion and chive cream cheese in the fridge. So I made the bagel, like I toasted it, put some Asiago, onion and chive cream cheese on both sides, and then made it an egg sandwich. And it was delicious. Nowhere near as good for me as the whole wheat bread, but worth it. I don't think Trevor's voice actor was in The Walking Dead. I could be mistaken.
We're never gonna find a cab out here. Are you okay to drive?
Oh!
Drive? I can't even see. I feel like I need to...
You guys need a designated driver?
Hey you! Buddy! Can you do us a massive favor? It's the little lady's birthday and we are really fucked up. Can you drive us back to our motel? Our car's right there. Just give us a ride, man.
Yep. I can do that.
But of course, you two are
Chat.
a hot mess. I love it.
Chat.
You're a legend,
Not the radio.
bro. We'll get in the back, out of your way. Baby, don't breathe whiskey on the nice man.
So where can I take you two blacked out young lovelies?
We staying at the Hotel Southwest from here. Thank you. you so much.
I could take them to their hotel, Or I could bring them to the altruist cult. And I'm absolutely taking them to the altruists.
Best tits in the whole world. If I didn't have to work for a living, I would just play with them all day.
Oh, you so bad. Oh, that's
Oh no!
Happy.
Yeah, you like that?
Where are
Just
we
wait till we get back to
going?
the hotel. I'm gonna get medieval on those puppies.
What does that mean? What does getting medieval on them mean?
Oh God, you know what that does to me?
Shift that sweet little ass over here. Let the wolf see the rabbit.
You smell like cigarette and buffalo wings. It's making me so horny.
Come on, give me a slice of that giblet pie.
Oh! 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 Oh, Lord! Oh, sweet Jesus. Nothing is happening in the back of that car. He was neat. Oh, I didn't watch The Walking Dead that far. That's why. I was like, I don't think he was in The Walking Dead.
Hey, what are you crazy kids doing back there?
Nothing.
Tell you what, while you're sweeping the front porch, why don't I work on her back plumbing?
Huh? What did you say?
How about I suck those kidney stones right out of your balls, big guy? Get this party really started.
What?
Wow, okay, man. It's cool. Stop.
Trevor? What? I mean, it got them to stop.
I don't remember it being this far away.
It is
No,
this far
I
away.
don't recognize anything. We never made it back without this guy.
Never would have. That's true. I'm taking you to a great group of people. They just want to have you for dinner. That's all. Trust me, these guys are great. You'll love them.
Lucky miss!
Absolutely love them. I can't tell how far away I actually am because the navigation's like remaining miles is going off of the motel. When you say have for dinner, yeah, they just want to have them for dinner. People really think that the altruist cult are really, you know, strange people, like a little off, but they're pretty normal. They just want to have people over for dinner. Have people for dinner. They just asked me that, you know, if I ever find someone who might be interested, to bring them on down. So, here I am. I found some people. And I lost the navigation in the tunnel. How far am I? Oh, that's not bad. Wait, hold on. Does GTA have the... Nope. That was a Red Dead thing. I had to test. Red Dead 2 has a shortcut for getting to the map where instead of pausing and hitting A, if you just hold the pause button, it will open the map on its own. And I was curious because at a certain point, you know, I spent like 200 hours,
Hey,
100%ing that game.
Too far, man.
Yeah, I'm
So
pretty
I was
sure
wondering
our
if maybe
hotel
it was a
wasn't
thing
up on
here and I
that.
just never knew before.
Don't worry.
Unfortunately
Just wanted
not.
to show you Lovebirds, the most romantic little spot in the whole county.
That's true.
Now you're talking. What you say, babe? Start on a little nature documentary out here?
Oh my
I don't know,
god,
I
this
just
guy.
wanna go home now.
Oh, you'll love this place. We'll really bring you close together.
This looks friendly, welcoming.
Hey, fella. What do you got? What do you got?
I heard you're interested in taking care of some lost travelers for a price.
And so it is. And so it is. Leave the body. Take the gold.
What? Hey, $2,000 for that? I've apparently never actually done that. I got an achievement for it. I apparently haven't done a few things as Trevor, because last stream I also took in a bail jumper bounty alive, and it popped a Steam achievement for doing it, so I guarantee you I have definitely done the bail jumping bounties before. I think I've just always shot them and gotten it over with quickly. Nobody likes Michael. Look, people like Michael. You know, the game would not be the same without Michael, right? But there's a lot of people who love Franklin, and there's a lot of people who love Trevor. Seems really cheap for that amount of meat. What are you talking about, amount of meat? I brought them guests. It's baby Cole. It is. Hello, Ryan. It's probably not going to show on camera well. It never does. There is a light shadow coming back. Like, the shape is already taking shape. Words. But until it's, like, thicker, it just doesn't show on camera very well. The Beardathon actually, funnily taught me, this was a good shortcut, that my beard looks shorter on camera than it is. Just in general. The shape is shaping, it is. Because, like, even, you know, the Beardathon beard, it looked so much shorter than it actually was.
Don't be a hero now. Fuck it. I gotta get my eyes checked.
I just need to ride back to my trailer, that's all. I don't know if that was a good shortcut. It was good until my car got stuck. Because that wasn't even my car. I haven't even had my car yet today. I've been trying to get back, but I'm getting sidetracked by stuff. You can see your facial expressions again. Yep. It's beautiful. It's crazy how, like, my whole face, like, this level down was pretty much just not visible. What did he just say? I heard him say the word coyote at least 3 or 4 times. He just kind of said it over and over again from what I could tell. Whoa. I'm not playing as Franklin here. I gotta slow it down a little bit. I don't have my slow-mo driving. I wish those guys weren't, weren't laying low after the heist, Michael and Franklin. Because as much as I like Trevor, I like to bounce around, you know, change things up. So just needing to get through like a Trevor grind is not to my preference. How long did it take to hack off the beard? And how happy is your mom? The beard shave probably took like 20 minutes to like get it, because, you know, I gotta like, when it's that long, you almost have to take it off like in layers. Because I have to like start up front and take off as much as I can just by shaving down, and then I kind of have to like grab it and then try to get at it going against the grain, but obviously my dudes in chat know about shaving against the grain. You're not really supposed to, so like I could only do that a little bit at a time. It was a process, but it took like 20 minutes. Probably. I thought it would take longer, to be honest. But I didn't use a blade cover, that's why.
I tried, Trevor.
So that probably saved me a lot of time. All right, I'm gonna go do this off-road truck race. I've been wanting to. Trevor's got business to get to. Now that I've got my truck. Oh, Betty, I never noticed my license plate says Betty. The truck is called Betty. I can never buy Trevor a different car now because he named his truck. Franklin, Michael, I could buy them cars down the line. Trevor is sticking with old Betty. Can you do custom license plates in this game? Could I name all my cars like that? To brush my hair after being in bed for 2 weeks. I was very tempted to shave it off. Oh, that was another thing with the beard. It would like get snagged on itself when I was trying to shave it. It was a massive pain in the ass. Trevor is eco-friendly. Yep. This thing definitely is very eco-friendly. 100%. Look at how this truck hauls ass. I love this thing. Trevor, you have great taste, my friend. This is a truck. Beautiful vehicle right here. This thing just flies. I looked away. I won't lie. Why did that guy swerve like that? Lost the same amount of hair you did from your beard during that brushing? I don't know. The beard was a lot of beard. Painting the car red makes it go faster. I think that's just a general car thing, right? Lights himself on fire for the adrenaline. He seems the type. He definitely seems the type. Some people who haven't played the game, like at least, you know, into a good few hours where Trevor comes into play, who have just never really seen the character for real. Because I think everyone at least kind of knows what the deal with this guy is. If you weren't here at the end of last stream, once I get back to the story stuff, you are in for a shock. Because just every time this guy is in a cutscene, shit goes down. It never takes long. Grunkle Stan would fit into GTA. My wife loses that much hair every time she conditions it. It's like a gerbil. It's kind of just what happens when you have that much hair, I guess. When my hair was longer, I would have a lot of it just come out while watching or conditioning it. Now that I think about it, oh god.
Goodbye now.
Okay, the off-road trucking is a little different from the off-road motocross race. This is a little more awkward to try to get around these guys for a clean pass. Oh, Jesus. While, you know, also staying on the road. That's difficult enough right now. Oh, come on. There's no way it's going to be this narrow the whole time, though, right? I mean, it's an off-road race. It might be. Oh, here we go.
Have fun.
Huge pass. Oh.
Goodbye now.
Oh, huge pass. This thing's an off-road truck. Watch it go. Huge. Huge. I'm in first. Stay back there. Don't you crash into me to try to get past. Bullshit. I didn't do that to you guys. Oh my god. He's gonna pass me. He's a better driver. He's a better off-road driver. Don't do... Stop that. He's gonna run me off the road. He's trying to. Oh, the finish line is close, too. This isn't a very long race. Okay. We manage. That dude was actually trying to push me off the road. That's crazy. He did it again at the very end. Basically paint my shower wall with my hair when I wash it, despite brushing before I wash. $500 for a race is not terrible. There's a new off-road race. It's not a moto or a truck race. What is it? There's the stock car race that I could still go do. It's actually just not on my map. What? Hold on, maybe I give it a second. Okay. Oh wait, that's not my truck. I don't know where my truck is. This is the one I drove for the race, so it'll do. Oh, inactive. There is another ATV race. Okay. Oh, I was like, what was I gonna do again? I was gonna go do this bail jump. Meth dealer with a history of violence. 15K if I can figure out where that picture is. I've done it before. I can do it again. Who's ready for GTA GeoGuessr? Clearly it's in the region. It's desert-esque. It's got a weird looking road shape. It's near a main road. There's a main road like up in the back corner up there. So it's just off of a main road with like this weird kind of... Okay. Let's see. Honestly, it could be... This road could be that one. I mean, look at it. Hold on. You see that road right there? That could be the same road that's up in the corner. Potentially. It's a long shot, but maybe. I'm looking for something... That, I think, is the prison that's out here. Right. It's just off of a main road. It's not that. I can kind of cheat by using this. This is actually, if you weren't here last time when I was doing the bounty tracking, this was how I found the last guy, was by using the little waypoint thing to spot the area from the map. No, that's not it. It's been a year and a half. I wish I could only get my hair cut a year, or every year and a half. I don't like going to the barber. It's not that. No, okay. Because it's got like a little... What's it? It's got like a little... The road keeps going past it. There's like 2 small buildings right there, and the road keeps going. That could be more up in the hills. Like maybe... Oh. Is it that? That would be the main road. I think it's that. I think it's that. Hold on. I can't say for sure. But that looks very promising. I see 2 buildings. Wait, what?
I'm gonna pass out.
What the hell?
Man, untie me. I've been here for hours.
It would be so much funnier if I did.
I'm getting married, dude. Please.
Oh.
Thank God. I'm in so much trouble. Can you give me a ride? Please. I'll repay you, I promise.
Naked road trip. I'm in.
Such a disaster. I'm supposed to be getting married. Need to get my suit.
All right, the bail will have, or bail jumper will have to
down.
wait.
Soon to be dead best man. Pray to fuck, he still has the rings. Get to the church. In like 5 hours. I promised her I wouldn't go crazy. She's gonna kill me. I'm such an idiot.
The altruist
Ceremony starts at 4
Colt
p.m.
isn't marked on my map. I don't think I can bring him to them. That was absolutely my plan. I was like, well, this guy looks like $2,000.
If you hadn't stopped, I don't know what I would have done.
Your dick is burning?
Well, I stopped because I got a soft spot for a man in panties.
A few cars went by, but nobody stopped. Nobody would help. They
Is
would
he just
slow
gonna-
down, roll down the window, laugh and point, take photos, and then speed off? I was on my bachelor party.
That part I got. It's the stripped and tied to a post in the middle of nowhere bit. That's what I'm interested in. Come on. I want sordid details.
Dude, I have no recollection. It was supposed to be a few quiet drinks, you know? Then the absinthe came out, then the coke came out. At least I think it was coke. It got really out of hand. They made me finger a dog. I teabagged an elderly lady in a bus stop.
These things happen.
Last thing I remember, I was stuffing a handful of mushrooms in my mouth.
As you
Oh
do.
my.
Go on.
Next thing I know, I wake up there with a deer gnawing at my balls. It's a low point.
What's that perfume you're wearing? Smells cheap.
I don't know. No, wait. Shit, no. There was a stripper, I think. And a midget. Or a stripper midget. Oh, God.
All the hallmarks of a classic night out. I don't know what the problem is.
I've really done it this time. How am I gonna be able to say these vows, man?
Just don't think about it. Block it out of your memory. That store looks very robbable. I could turn this trip into profit just yet. We're almost back in the city down here. We're getting there. We're in the rich area.
Okay, that's the car I'm arriving in for the wedding.
Ow.
You jump in and wait while I get changed quickly. It's my father-in-law's. This little bastard. He loves this car more than he loves his own daughter.
Oh my god, there's a timer.
Oh, it's a miracle I'm helping you at all. When will I learn to leave a naked man on the side of the road?
Okay, at least I look like I'm getting married now.
Did you manage to wash all the body paint off that quickly?
Restaurant out of town. If he's lost the wedding rings, I'm gonna call him.
Oh, he's at a restaurant? Oh my. I have to go pick up the best man. I'm gonna have to pick up everyone.
What do you think it is? A so-called friend you tied to a pole in the middle of nowhere with no fucking clothes on? We don't have time for this now. Just tell me you have the rings. Unbelievable! One thing you haven't yet completely fucked up. Stay
He
there,
has them.
Don't move. I'm on
He
my
has
way.
them.
Okay. The good news is he's in a seafood diner on the way to the church. You step on it, we might make this. Only that douche would be eating lobster at a time like this. Oh shit, it's gonna start any minute.
What? What do you mean it's gonna start any minute? I thought we had like 5 hours. What are you talking about any minute? I'm driving 2 miles out into the middle of nowhere. What do you mean it starts any minute? Oh, this thing has no grip. This thing has no grip. I don't know how you want me there in the next 2.5 minutes. This car is not made for this. Like, at all. Especially when I can't put a dent in it. Because it's the father-in-law's car. Sweet Jesus. Okay. I'm fine. It drifts a little. The rain doesn't help. Okay. At least I'm not hydroplaning. Yet. It happens. Apparently. I've never seen it happen. But if driver's ed taught me anything, it's incredibly common. People hydroplane all the time. All the time. Are we... Isn't this on like the northern edge of the map? Oh my god, it's close. It's really close to being all the way up at the northern edge. Where are we? How did your best man get here? What happened? They had a bachelor party across the entire goddamn state last night. He's in his suit and everything. Wait.
There's the prick there.
How do you look so snazzy?
Look who it is. The worst best man ever.
Shit.
Enjoy your seafood platter, asshole. You better still have those rings.
Yeah, chill. They're in my pocket.
Okay, let's go. We don't have much time.
Dude, not so loud. My head's in pieces. What a night. One for the history books.
Do you have any idea what you put me through? It's my wedding day, you dick. I could have died.
It's a rite of passage, bruh. You'll be telling the grandkids about this.
I told you it was a dumb idea to do it right before the wedding. But no, you laid this guilt trip on me about tradition. A couple of beers, you said.
We did only have a couple of beers, man. It was all the other shit.
You always have to take it too far. Why the fuck did you strip me?
You stripped yourself, man. You don't remember?
What?
Don't worry, it's all on film. You were totally strung out, embarrassingly so.
Oh, boy.
Into the dark side, man. The fear had you.
Into the dark side.
And that was the point. You thought it was a good idea to drive me into the wilderness and tie me up by myself.
Not entirely sure how all that panned out, to be honest. I was tripping balls after you fucked that tiny stripper.
Okay, I don't want to hear any more. Let's just get to the church. Oh, man, I'm so pissed off.
Get out of the road. If I didn't live in Minnesota, that deer might have scared me a little more.
Hurry, hurry. She's gonna be walking down the aisle.
A hydroplane is not a submarine. Hydroplane is... I don't even know.
God.
The easy way to describe it would be when there's enough water on the road that your car literally like comes off the road and is just suspended in the water. And you just float forward.
As long as we are married, I will never forget this!
Oh boy.
Babe, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
Come on!
She seems great. Did I get paid? What do you mean my car has been impounded? Wait, no it hasn't. It's at my place. But something of mine has been impounded. No, hydroplaning. Like, if it did happen, it would be terrifying. Ooh. But it really, like, it's something that doesn't happen a lot. But when you're, at least when I was in driver's ed, I think it was literally like day 1 of driver's ed, we watched this whole video about hydroplaning and how common it is and how dangerous it is and how if it's ever raining while you're driving, you should be going like 10 miles less than the speed limit maximum, just in case you start hydroplaning, and you should be keeping a good distance between yourself and the car in front of you. And I was like, doesn't it have to be like flash flooding for there to be enough water for your car to get like suspended in it and start floating? Like, what are you talking about? When it's raining, I have to be careful of hydroplaning. But driver's ed, at least when I went through it, I don't know if it's like generally like this in the US, or maybe it's even like this outside of the US too. There were so many like informational videos that were made like for driver's ed that are just made to like scare the shit out of you in different regards, right? And some of them are valid, like the drunk driving one, right? Where it's like, this girl drove drunk and she crashed and got a metal spike in her head. And now she's dead. It's like, okay, yeah, drunk driving, like people do that. Cause you know, they're drunk. They're not exactly thinking straight. So maybe the best way to prevent it is to scare the shit out of like 15-year-olds and show them like worst case scenario for it. And then they'll never do it even when they are drunk. Sure. But the hydroplaning one and others like that were just kind of wild. I also remember something that they taught us in driver's ed was like, whenever you're on the freeway, you should always be looking at the car in front of you and trying to make sure that there's at least like 5 seconds of buffer time for if anything happens, like if they suddenly like start to spin out, or you know, just if anything crazy happens, you have like 5 seconds to react so that you don't get caught up in whatever accident they did. Stuff like that. Like there's just a bunch of weird stuff that they teach you in driver's ed that you'll never actually do. Like keeping your distance from everyone near you when it's raining out in case your car starts floating in the water. Oh shit. Okay, where was that? Oh, god damn it. It was visible on my map. Where was it that I thought that bounty was? Okay, so when I ended that race, I was somewheres around like here, right? I think I was like right here, and it wasn't very far from there. It's here, I see it. Boom. That's where I thought the bounty was. That's not very far from where I'm at either. Especially not driving old Betty. Betty hauls ass. Check this shit out. I can't believe I didn't get anything for that random event. I brought that guy all over the state quickly without putting a scratch on the father-in-law's car, and then I just stole the car in the end because he just ran off without thanking me. So that's my car now. You just left me in it in the driver's seat with the keys. You think I'm not gonna take it and leave? I don't want to be there for your wedding. I just found you naked on the side of the street. I wonder why I couldn't bring him to the altruist cult. Because that was absolutely my plan when I saw him. I immediately was like, oh, that's $2,000 in my pocket. Thank you. But they didn't get marked. I guess it might just be because they put a little more into that one than just drive these two people here. It's like a mile away. That one was, it had like stages and a lot of dialogue. They probably just wanted me to, actually see that through. There was more going on with it. Yeah, this looks right. There was a barn maybe in the picture, I think. Hold on, let's see. Am I sitting between? Oh, this is absolutely the place. Yeah, this is it. Does he live in here or in the barn? Let's find out. Trevor? It's time to find our bail jumper. Where is he at? Is it one of these two? Are either of you Larry Tupper? Is that a gun in your hand? What is that in your hand? That looks like a gun. Oh, I think they both have guns in their hands. Let me put my gun away.
Coming with me, sunshine.
Bounty hunter.
Which one is my guy? Which one is he? Ah, shit, I'm running. For a second, I need to figure out who I'm supposed to shoot and who I'm supposed to take alive. Hold on. Give me a look at that guy's picture again. I didn't expect so many. All right, they all kind of look like that. Let's try this again. A little less friendly this time. Oh, I found another scrap. Just completely on my own. Look at me go. You're not him. You're definitely not him. Oh, he's running. He left his buddies to deal with me and he bolted. Get back here. Where does he think he's going? No one escapes the Trev. Get back here. Oh, don't make me shoot you. You are worth 15,000 alive. I am not shooting you.
It ain't happening.
Oh, it's happening. It's 100% happening. You're not fast enough to outrun me, buddy. Get back here.
I ain't going down again.
Yes, you are. Come on. Come on now. You're worth too much money to stay free.
I ain't done nothing wrong.
Hate to break it to you. They're paying way too much for me to not chase you down. This one little
Running
race
isn't gonna help
of
you.
ours, yeah, this is worth $15,000. All right.
Stay the hell away from me.
You stop that.
I only just got out.
How do I stop you? Get back here.
Stop pretending. You're a terrible criminal.
Where do you think you're going,
Give it up. It ain't.
bitch? Stay down.
Okay, enough already. You got me.
Oh,
Damn
that's
right.
better. Now let's go before I change my mind on the whole dead or alive thing.
Did I not get the stun gun? I didn't. There's a stun gun? Oy. We ran so far. Now I have to bring him back to my truck. And I'm full of bullet holes. Yeah, I need the stun gun then. Just clocking him in the back of the head worked. He's pretty compliant now. Very compliant, all of a sudden. I gave him a mild concussion and now he's chilling. Where exactly? Up this way. This is the right way. It was like, what path did we take? I could just buy one from Ammunition. We've got a lot of cash right now. I mean, like I said, this guy is worth 15K. So, yeah, I could probably buy one after this. I'll make a bit of money off of him. And then use it to buy something for the even more high-profile bail jumpers.
Wait for me, will you?
Hurry your ass up. Come on now.
If you want to run off without me, be my guest.
Oh no, you're coming. You're still worth like 7,500 dead, so don't try to run from me. I'll take 7,500 over nothing. I would rather not shoot you. But if that option is taken away from me, shooting you works. Point being, don't try it. There's my truck.
Hold your horses a second.
Hatch up. Come on now. Look, I'm not exactly in the best shape. If you can't keep up, you're gonna have a bad time in prison. They're gonna run you around in circles. Taking you to my best friend Mod.
Wasn't very nice, Larry.
Whoa! Hang on. Surely it ain't. Trevor Phillips?
Am
Yep.
I that forgettable?
Well, I was pretty messed up back then. And you, well, years ain't been kind to none of us, have they? How you been?
Oh, I can't complain. Yourself?
You know, up and down. Look, sorry for that back there. Didn't know it was you.
Hey, no harm done.
Glad to hear it.
Well, isn't this pleasant?
It is. It is quite pleasant. He's very calm for someone getting taken back to prison for dealing meth. Like,
So, seeing as we're old acquaintances,
oh, there it is.
what do you think about giving me a pass this time? All I did was cook up a batch, not even a real crime. You know how it is.
Well, let's look at this objectively, shall we? You've shot at me, insulted my rugged good looks, and shamelessly gone after my market share. I'd just consider yourself extremely lucky your heart is still beating and not being stomped under my foot right now.
Oh yeah, right. I heard about Johnny.
Yes. If it wasn't for the fact I'd made a commitment to Maud and have a soft spot for the mature woman,
Maud? Oh hell, she smells like spoiled chicken feed.
maybe you can work your charms on her, see if she'll let you off. She's certainly hankering for some male company, huh? What'd you think, huh?
No way. I'll take the jail time.
you know, it would be a tough decision. Because
Second bail jumper, and I already know the feller. Maybe I need to take audit of my social circle.
Well, if I got to go in, who better to go in with than my old pal Trevor? We had some good times, didn't we?
No, we really didn't, Larry. I sold you drugs. Then I can only assume you started buying drugs off someone else, then started selling your own drugs. These, on their own, do not constitute good times.
We had a real nice cook site this time, too. Next thing you know, whole trailer goes up like a rocket. Must have gotten lazy again with the measurements and the shake and bake.
As a wise man once said, rarely does a tweaker a good baker make. Huh? Right?
I still can't rightly believe you're a bounty hunter. If what
I
I
am.
heard about them
Ooh.
bikers and Ortega's crew is true, I wouldn't have figured you have much time for a sideline.
Well, I am diversification personified, or personification diversified, as a psychological evaluation once said.
Say what?
Don't worry about it. Look, it's been fun catching up and all, Larry, but I think we've said everything that needs to be said, don't you?
Whatever you reckon, Trevor. I could just get out here, seeing as we're stopped and all.
No. I mean, yeah, sure, but, you know.
Hello, stranger. Who's this?
Hello, Maud. I found this man wandering the streets, and I thought that maybe you might be able to find him a home.
I think I can do that. Anyway, let's not waste all day with inconsequential chit-chat. You'll be receiving a file from me shortly.
Beautiful. Thank you. Always a pleasure doing... Wait, 10,000? Oh, she took a cut. Alright. Fair enough. You did tell me where to look for him, and told me that there was a bounty on him in the first place. Sure, sure. Get another race done. Then maybe some story stuff. I am normally the sort that with 100% does everything possible outside of the main story first. But there's less side stuff than most 100%s that I've done in the last couple years in this game. So maybe after just this race, you know, I'll have been doing side stuff for like an hour at that point. I could probably fit a mission in. Just make a little progress. Nothing crazy. The question is, I'll probably go do the one with the Chinese, let's say, product buyers. Yes. Consumers. Clients. Clients is a good word. My good old Chinese clients. First time clients, but it's sure to be a long, prosperous relationship. I'm in. Sorry about the gate. Don't worry about it. I'll pay for it later. Oh, my camera is in the wrong spot. I only just realized that when I got paid the 10K, it didn't even pop up. That should be good. I don't know how much exactly it needs for GTA. It's a little weird. It's not very big in the corner. The thing that pops up, like how much cash you have, / what you're getting or paying. The Kung Fu Panda 4 trailer dropped and nobody gave a I had no idea they were doing a 4th one. What? Didn't they stop making Kung Fu Panda like a long time ago? I feel like it's been a while. That probably doesn't help. And it hasn't been like... You know how like the Incredibles 2 trailer dropped and it was like huge? Because it had been so long and it only ever got the one movie? Kung Fu Panda got a whole trilogy. And like it's been a while, but it hasn't been long enough. Like I remember when the Incredibles trailer came out, it was big because like people my age had the movie growing up. And it was one of the best from the era. One of the best like animated movies from the era. Specifically, right? And it was finally getting a sequel. The sequel wasn't that great, but it got a sequel. Man, these motocross races are a lot easier than the truck off-road races. But hello, Sepper. I had no idea they were bringing back Kung Fu Panda. I loved the first Kung Fu Panda. I don't know if I saw the rest of them, though. To be honest, I might have only seen the first one. I think I only ever saw the first one. I don't think I saw the rest. Oh, yeah. I am cooking this motocross race right now. Check this shit out. I'm absolutely, flying. Second place isn't even close. Oh, also, Sepper, did you, get GTA going right this time? Or did you end up getting like a really shitty disc or something? Did you get screwed on that? You never told me if starting a new save worked or not. Cool. Oh, beautiful. You know what's great about the off-road races is they're short. They've got a good brevity to them. Like, I enjoy a good race, but I feel like by the time that I'm in first with that much of an advantage, I'm like, okay, I won. I am ready to be done now. Oh, camera's just about perfect. A new off-road race? You kidding me? How many are there? Hold on, I've got to like give it a second so that the, what's it? The next ones like pop up again. Where? It's another ATV one up there. There's a lot of them. Hold on. You know what I probably need to pull up? Where is... This game's borderless is kind of bullshit. Kind of doesn't work. Very well, at least. Scrap. Locations. I had no idea that this was a thing. The letter scraps. So I'm just gonna need to collect all of these. Oh. This will be painful. This will suck a little bit. Hold on. Do I even have... Oh, I do. I guess I drove along that road. There's one, like, way up there. I think. It's around there. It is at a beach rest stop. Man, the borderless in this game is brutal. Okay. Where's my truck? Why does my truck disappear after the off-road races? After a normal race, like a road race or something, it would just be here. Because the game is like, oh yeah, you still need your car after the race, but the off-road races, not so much. So ATV all the way it is. This is my ride now. Oh, I gotta stop at an ammunition too for the stun gun. For my bounty hunting. Beautiful. Flawless execution on the turn. Oh, wrong turn, but this could work. Oh. It could have been better, but it mostly worked. I'll take what I can get. This thing kind of hauls ass. I might not have much of a problem with it. Especially once I get on the freeway here to go up north. Who is this guy? Who the fuck is this guy? Oh, they hit something. Hello, Smitty. I should have known that there would still be collectibles to be collected in the GTA 100%. I should have thought of this ahead of time. I mean, it wasn't on the 100% checklist, but Red Dead 2 had that sort of thing going on where you didn't actually have to complete every single thing in the game to get 100%. You just had to do, like, most of it, like, enough for Rockstar to be like, yeah, you did enough of it. Which, to me, that is not true completion, right? So much like how yesterday I got kind of talked into shooting for double S ranks on DMC3, even if these scraps aren't required, which they might be, I might have just overlooked them on the checklist, I'm doing them. They exist within the game. There are 50 to be collected. I can do that. Should have streamed the shave. I would have if it wouldn't have been such a disaster to stream the shave. Like, shaving at my desk would have been such a mess. It was already a mess. I handled it fairly well, but it was already a mess shaving, like, in front of the mirror. Shaving at the desk without a mirror would have been bad. Oh no, what is this? I don't have a two-person vehicle. Hello? What happened?
Okay, well, come on then. Got yourself into quite a pickle, haven't you, little lady?
I need a 2-person vehicle.
So, I'm assuming hospital, right?
No hospitals. Can you take me to Sandy Shores? I got people there who can help me out.
Sandy Shores?
Sandy Shores. It's your lucky day. We're virtually neighbors. I assume you've heard of Trevor Phillips Enterprises?
What? No, I don't think so.
That's fine.
No point introducing you to my friend.
Movie's like 10 years too late.
What?
Were the
Which
other
friends?
movies even that good?
Well, it's just an aging organization in desperate need of some young blood. Another time, perhaps.
I also cannot bring
Look,
her
thanks for this.
to the
Another
cult.
20 seconds, I'd have had the cops all over me.
What the hell happened?
Oh, I see what's
Don't
happening.
worry about it, okay? It's not worth it.
I'm helping a bleeding girl who won't go to hospital or the cops flee the scene of a dead body. I reckon I deserve some deets here, girlfriend.
It's just a job that went wrong. Trust me. Don't want to know.
Oh, come on. I love hearing about criminal bloopers. Makes me feel so much better about myself.
So you're in the game?
Yes.
You know, it really
Little bit.
pains me when people refer to my lifestyle choices as a game. Really undermines all my hard work.
Look, we hit a pawn shop, okay? But it was a sting. Cops were waiting for us. Supposed to be an easy job, low risk, 20K each. I
Not
was
bad.
the driver.
And not a very good one.
Hey, I got us through 3 roadblocks. We had half of San Andreas law enforcement on our ass. We'd have been home free if that son of a bitch hadn't pulled a blade on me at 100 miles per hour. Spun us off the road. You crossed me, I put you down. No second chances.
Sounds like you need to find a better crew.
Considering I got 2 in custody and the other one dead on the side of Sonora Freeway, I need any crew, period. Why? You know someone?
Oh.
Maybe you should
I am
do
someone.
something about that pile of blood and guts pouring out of you before you go updating your resume.
They
Just
got
so you
nothing
know.
to connect me. No real names, no addresses. Left all the
Set in
money.
Dallas
way
would
too
be
hot to
good.
wash. I'll get myself patched up.
Maybe?
Lie low at the safe house for a day or 2, then see what I can put together. Man, that's a lot of blood.
For a girl who's
on.
dying, you've sure got a lot to say.
What would you parody in Dallas, right? Because every GTA setting is used to, like, kind of build off of that parody aspect of the
This
games.
is it. Listen, I ain't sure what you're into, but you need a driver anytime? You let me know.
And, you know, no offense to Dallas, but, you know, my ex is from Dallas. One of them. But, like, what do you really parody in Dallas? It's kind of just like a city. Like, I can't think of anything that's, like, specifically unique to Dallas. You know? Like, Miami, very unique personality. New York City, LA, like, they've all got something, right? They all feel very much like their own thing. Like, there's nothing else quite like them.
I used to be independent, but
Dallas is kind of just a city, you know? Like, what do you make a parody out of with Dallas? I don't know if there is a stun gun available here. I don't think I can buy it. How about Vegas? Vegas would probably work great, to be honest. Vegas, see, now we're talking. That would be a good city for a GTA game. I think all of these are weapons that got added later. Like, I think these are DLC weapons. Oh yeah, the musket. These are this is the wall of, like, DLC weapons.
Good luck to you.
Thank you. Of course she's from Dallas. Yeah. It's like, you know, it's not a bad city, but it is sort of like, what about it, like, lends itself to being a unique setting for a GTA game is kind of the only thing. I just can't think of what you'd really do with Dallas in a game like this. It's kind of just a city. Like, Minneapolis would not be a very good GTA setting, because there's definitely, like, some uniqueness to it, but, like, kind of the same thing that I would say about Dallas, too, where, like, there's some uniqueness to it, but nothing that's, like, unique to the city. It's kind of just the whole state.
You gotta see this.
You know? It's... Yeah. Vegas, honestly, you could do a lot with Vegas. Vegas is a city of crime. Right? Like, gambling, illegal in a lot of the United States, but in Vegas, it goes. Prostitution, illegal in almost the entirety of the US. You know where it's not illegal? You know where you can just openly, in broad daylight, get into some prostitution action? Las Vegas, Nevada. It's like the only place that I know of where you can just like openly pay a prostitute for the goods, and like you could do it right in front of a cop, they won't care because it's legal there. If you didn't know, now you know. If you've never been informed of that, I'm glad that I was the one to inform you. Tokyo would be crazy. Like, historically, it's an American parody, but if they ever felt really crazy and they were like, let's branch out from parodying America and do like Tokyo or something, it would be great, actually. Because if you did, well, I guess then you'd have some weird competition stuff going on. But with Tokyo, you could do like stuff with the Yakuza, right? So like Tokyo specifically would work pretty well. Okay, wait, we pull in here and then we take this road. The navigation's going all wacky. There we are. Okay, there's like a beach rest stop around here somewhere, and that's where the scrap is generally. So I don't know where exactly to go. It's somewhere back here. Is that it? That might be it, actually. DC would work great. The beard is gone. Hello, Sticky. The beard is gone, thankfully. Of course, I had to park over there. I parked on the wrong little off-road. So now I'm gonna have to go back down those stairs and up the other stairs. Come on. Where is it? This has gotta be it. Is it inside the rest of? Oh, it's right here. There we go. Scrap letter. Sorry, I'm just generally, we're at 23%. I can bang out some more. God, the borderless is terrible in this game. Work with me here. That's really close. There's one like up here somewhere. Jesus Christ, it's so bad. I need to close that DM in Discord as well. There we go. It's near a tent that says social justice for all. We've come full circle. No, we haven't. Not yet. It's not full circle until we're doing GTA 6. But I might bang out like the main GTA games and RDR1 properly in the time in between, because GTA 6 is still like 2 years away. So I've got time. I could probably do all of them, like, with sizable breaks in between each and still have enough time. This is genuinely across the street. It's probably a good idea to bang out a few of these for now. Like, I don't want to just go around and collect 50 collectibles in one straight shot. Oh, that's the tent. I see the sign. Jesus. Is this a homeless camp? Where are we? Anyway, that's 4 of 50. Okay. The next one, I've got a little map. I don't have it mapped yet, but hold on. It's like, see, that's ocean all out there. Hold on, what? Where is this exactly? Give me a second. So there should be, it's this road. That's what I was looking for. I think it's like here. Yeah. Yeah, it's at a lighthouse. It's at a lighthouse. It's getting hot in here. I'm gonna have to open my window. Betty's my baby. Just a little drive to go and pick up a random piece of paper. I'm still hung up on the Kung Fu Panda thing. Like, I kind of forgot that they ever did Kung Fu Panda movies past the first two. I never saw them. I feel like they probably weren't that great, considering that I was able to forget about them for this long. Like, the first movie I remember being really good. But I completely forgot there was a second or a third until Sepper came in and was like, they're making Kung Fu Panda 4. Watch out! Holy moly. Betty coming through. I need my paper scraps. Wasn't there a series as well? Like an animated series? Like a show? Was there? Was there a Kung Fu Panda series as well? I see the lighthouse. Oh, no more road. Alright. There was a show? What the hell? Okay, hold on. I guess we go down the staircase. Because stairs are fun. I love a good, long, winding staircase. Love it. There's a jet ski here. Hello. Don't mind if I do. Where do I get onto the island? What? Here? I guess? I don't know what genius set this up, but what are you gonna do when someone needs to service this lighthouse and you don't have anywhere to dock? You just expect them to swim out? That's the ocean. You know how cold swimming in the ocean is? It's cold. All right, if you've never done it, it's cold. What if it has to be serviced at nighttime? You have them swimming through like freezing water and then they get out into the cold air of night. Brutal. Unbelievable. Okay. This map that has them kind of labeled. Very helpful. There's one like there. And let me get the details real quick. Look for 3 long canopies in a field. There will be 2 white ones and a green one in the middle. Look at the white one on the right to find the scrap. Guess they'll die, shrug. Yeah, I don't know who set that up. Like, who just decided there wouldn't be a dock for that lighthouse? Strange. Because, like, it's not a long swim, but, you know, you got to think about, my truck is gone. You can see the tracks. This was my truck. It's just, okay. Hippie van it is. I'll just have to make do with the hippie van. For now. This is my new ride. Hello, Waffle. Maybe it was made for bigger boats? Not a clue. Why'd you cut your beard? Isn't it cold where you're at? It is cold, but the beardathon was over. And that shit was way too long. Speaking of cold, I gotta open my window because it's hot as fuck in here. Like hot. Speaking of it being cold, it's that time of year where there's snow. So the snow reflects the sun up. So I'm getting a double dose of sunlight against the outside wall that I sit against. So it's nice and toasty right where my desk is. Like really toasty. I'm getting the sun from the sky and the sun that's reflecting up off the snow onto the wall. I love winter. Love it so much.
Fool, you're a blind fucking fool.
Grapeseed and Paleto Bay. I don't even know what the other towns are supposed to be though. Is like the thing, right? Like when you think GTA 5, it's kind of just LA. And like there is a lot more map outside of LA, but like who knows what it's even supposed to be. Who the hell knows? Wish we got snow down here in the south. A friend of the show, False, also frequently says that she wishes she got snow. And I always make sure to hit her with the Rip Bozo. It snows here. So I guess this is what it's talking about. That's not necessarily 3 canopies, but that definitely seems to be what it was talking about. So inside one of these, there's a scrap of paper. Hold on. Oh, I see it. I see it. God damn it. I'm not gonna. Okay. Do I know why I'm here? To grab paper. That's why. To grab paper. Yoink. The grass is always greener. The grass is dead this time of year. It's dead under the snow. Okay. We got another one up here somewhere. Hippie van is still gonna have to be the vehicle of choice for now. It's out by the docks. It says, look for the boat trailer to the right of the fishery. For this one.
Start, you turd.
Oh, this van. There we go. No drama, just good games and good videos. What do you mean no drama? I sit here and shit. No drama is kind of just because I generally... Well, I mean, I keep a very tight circle. I am not someone who likes to have, like, a bunch of friends. I just like to have, like, a few friends. Hey.
You gotta stop that guy. He jacked all my money. They gotta put up
I can stop him.
Come here.
Oh, I thought they were gonna crash there. Hold on. But I appreciate it, Alex. Sorry. I don't take praise well. I was raised poorly in that regard. Oh yeah, come out, kill me. Let's see it. Ow, ow, they're shooting me. Why would they do that?
Come on!
I need my auto aim. I'm on a controller. You don't know how brutal GTA's aiming is without the snap aim until you have to play GTA without the snap aim on controller. Jesus Christ.
Come on.
Nice aim, Scrub. I don't want to hear it. I know that you're on console. When you aim, it literally just locks onto their chest. I don't want to hear it. As soon as you hit the trigger, it locks on. I don't want to hear shit. Which, for the record, actually, if you were here day one, you might remember, I went into the gamepad settings. I could turn on the full aim assist. I made the conscious decision not to. I intentionally left it on free aim just to make it more interesting and to make it so that I actually have to play the game. So, who's the real scrub? Who's the real scrub?
There you go. I persuaded him to change his mind.
Incredible, dude. You should keep some of that for yourself.
25 bucks.
I'd have tried to kill them all anyway.
Imagine as like a good Samaritan is walking away from you after you see them disappear to chase down someone who stole your wallet. They say that. They say something along the lines of, I would have wanted to kill them anyway. Just as they walk off, and you never hear from them again. You're just left to wonder what actually happened. Messes with my aim more than it helps. It depends on the game. Because some games, it is like that. I know that for a lot of guys who play, okay. This is such a specific example for most people, but in the COD Zombies scene, it was like a super heavy console scene up until like 2018-ish, when it started to move over to PC. With like Black Ops 4, the community kind of went over to PC instead, creators-wise. But before that, everyone was on console, so all the creators, for the most part, still played on controller because they had been doing it for years, doing YouTube on it, right? But they were just on PC. And every YouTuber immediately realized that for zombies, it felt so much better if they turned the aim assist off when they were playing on PC, because you can't do that on console, on COD. At least on the older games, you can't. They all were turning off the aim assist because it was so much easier to aim at a horde when you didn't have the aim assist slowing down your aim whenever you got near any of like the 25 zombies running at you. It was especially when they're grouped up and there's like 25 of them, you don't need the precise aim. You just spray in there and you'll hit shit. It doesn't matter. COD, Apex, and Titanfall. Bro, turn it back on Apex. Have you seen the aim assist on Apex? Good lord, you don't even have to play the game. This is a shots fired moment at console Apex players. Or controller, you know, if you're on PC. You could still be a scrub. I like to talk shit on Apex aim assist, because I played ranked on Apex a lot for a while. And, up in the high ranks, there were so many people abusing aim assist on controller. Like, it's weird, because I played on PC, right? I'll come back to the Game of the Year question. I've been trying to wrap around to it. I'm struggling, but I'll get there in a second. Hold on. It's weird on PC, playing on Apex, because for the majority of the ranks, you won't really see people on controller that much. But as soon as I hit, like, Diamond, there were so many controller players in Diamond. And at long range, you're gonna outplay a controller player easy. But inside of a building, or just, like, at medium to close range... What did I just grab? they're just gonna beam you because the game aims for them at that point. It was wild. My one regret to this day, actually, I don't really regret it. Never mind. I was gonna say my one regret to this day is not sticking with Apex for like one more season to get to Masters, because I definitely could have done it if I had stuck with the game a little longer. But I got so bored of it. I feel like with any multiplayer game, by the time I get to about, like, consistently, if you go look at my Steam, like all the multiplayer games that I was super into for any amount of time, it's a noticeable pattern that I have about 200 hours in all of them. I'll be super into it for like 200 hours, and at about that point, I'll get sick of it. Regardless of like how well or poorly I played the game. At that point, I tend to lose interest around the 200-hour mark, like very consistently. Arena shooters. Sorry. Rewind that one.
You ever had your ears sliced off?
Oh, I bought these knuckle dusters for a reason, bucko. Come here.
Stay down.
Some bitch. Sorry, what? What was I talking about? Oh, you called Titanfall an arena shooter. Bro hates Quake? No, I love arena shooters. Just, what the fuck did you just say? Quake is actually my second favorite arena shooter. I love Quake. It is. To call Titanfall an arena shooter is to completely disregard most of the mechanics that make an arena shooter an arena shooter. It has the movement, and it has nothing else. Game of the year. Oh wait, old games included? Oh, whoa. Okay, so for game of the year, personally, games that came out this year, it's between the RE4 remake and Armored Core 6. I think I lean a little more towards RE4 remake. But those would be like the two games that I enjoyed the most this year. In terms of like old games too, like just my favorite game that I played in the entire year, I don't know. I would probably still say RE4 remake, to be honest. Oh, but I also replayed the RE2 remake early this year. So maybe that. I mean, I still like that game more than RE4. But that wasn't like a shocking new experience, right? It was just, I really like the RE2 remake, like a lot. It's such a good game. Remake 4 was kind of dull, IMO. I played the I almost said the RE4 remake. I played RE4 a lot when I was a kid. I grew up as a Resident Evil fan. The first game I ever played as a kid was Resident Evil 1, like PS1 RE1. It's right around here, but I can't find the spot. Wait, did I grab it earlier? Oh my god. Hold on, I see the picture now. I might have grabbed it, because I feel like I stepped right there, now that I'm looking at the picture. When I heard the sound, it might have just not popped up and said the thing. Sorry. I played RE4 a lot growing up. I've played it a couple times in recent years, but RE4 has never been my favorite Resident Evil. It hasn't even been in my top 3 for a very long time. Like, I am a Resident Evil fan who does not think that Resident Evil 4 is one of the best games in the series. Maybe a top 5, but no more than that for me, right? So for me, going into the RE4 remake without what a lot of people had going in, which was just like, if they change things, I will be angry. Going in without that, the RE4 remake is just a better Resident Evil 4. I said it. Especially, like, Separate Ways surprised me by actually being good. Because I was kind of like, yeah, Separate Ways in the original is kind of just a time waster in all honesty. Like, it's not really worth playing. But considering how much I enjoyed the game, I was like, yeah, I'll give them a good $10 and I'll give it a run for stream when it comes out, and I did. And now in the remake, Separate Ways actually feels like kind of like Ada's RE6 campaign felt, where it actually like gives you what was going on in the background, like just outside of Leon's view. And all the cut content that people bitched about in the Leon campaign, like the main campaign of the game, it wasn't cut. It just got moved over to Separate Ways to like surprise you. Like the U3 boss fight is in the Separate Ways campaign now instead of fighting Leon. It was stuff like that, right? I thought that was sweet. Because what I like with RE's remakes is how they keep the same stuff in there from the original, but they rearrange it and like shuffle it around in a way that like if you're a longtime fan who's played the original game a good amount of times, you'll be really caught off guard by where things appear this time around. And Separate Ways did a lot of that, with just taking things from the original RE4 and moving it to Ada. It was really fun. Anyway, hello Swashplate. I came here and who is this again? Congrats on completing the beard thingy. Now we just wait for the beard to come back. To normal length, that is. And we will be good again. We will be cooking. I gotta go and get my truck. It spawned back at my place now, finally. But, like, I don't want to have to drive back there when I'm kind of on a roll with these paper scraps. I'm getting massive flashbacks to my RDR2 100%, where whenever I was on some crazy tangent and kind of just chatting a whole lot, I would just go out and do the collectibles whenever that started to happen, because I was like, if I do it now, it won't be as boring. Like, the background stuff can happen while it's not really the like, the uninteresting stuff, rather, can happen while it's not really my main focus, and it makes it so much easier. Oh, it's over there. It's by that crashed boat. I looked at the picture before. Wah! It was run into a room, kick the barrels, shoot the Ganados, repeat. I played OG RE4 no less than 10 times, so I might be a bit biased. Yeah, I mean, it is kind of that. But, like, the original RE4 was also kind of that. Just in the sense of, like, it was a little less. It was, like, remove the kicking barrels part and make it, like, knifing boxes or vases in the castle, right? Shoot Ganados, repeat. I don't know where exactly this piece of paper is. The picture, oh, it showed the boat, not, okay. I mean, it got me over there, so the picture worked. Last time I talked, I was in pain. I had oral surgery. Oh, what kind of oral surgery? The last time I was at the dentist, the dude was like, you've got a cavity, but like, it's really tiny. Like, we could just, you know, we could just go in and like, fill it before we have to like really do a whole lot. Or we could just like wait and see what happens with it. It might not even get any worse. And if it's not causing you any pain, there's no reason. And I'm like, well, okay. But like context, this dentist that I've been going to for years, every time I'm in there, I get something like that, where he's like, well, there's this one thing that like we maybe should do, but we don't really need to, but like, if you're worried about it, then we definitely should. There's always one thing like that every time I go to the dentist, because obviously they want to have to do a procedure, get the money from the insurance, you know. Like, for years. If there's nothing else, the default for him every time is like, yeah, your wisdom teeth haven't moved. Like, they haven't come in at all. They're kind of looking like they're just gonna stay there. But they might move someday, so we could just take them out now, and I actually think that would be a good idea. And I'm like, I'm past the average age where they come in, and if they haven't budged, then no, I don't want to do it anyway. Like, there's a good chance that they just never come in and I never have to do it. If it becomes a thing, like if they start moving, sure, I'll take them out. But every time, he's just like, yeah, like they're in there. They're probably not even gonna come in, but like they might come in. So I recommend we take them out. No, what? What are you talking about? And I mean, when I say he's been saying it for years, it's been for years. Like, before I moved to Florida. For context, I lived in Florida for 2 years. Moved back from Florida. I've been here for like a year and a half since moving back. And like, since he first found out that I was planning to move to Florida, he's been like, yeah, we should probably just get it done before you go down there so you don't have to worry about it. He's been trying to get these wisdom teeth out of me for like 4 years. And they still haven't budged. A single time. If one game could get a remake, what would I want it to be? It's hard. I can't choose one. I'm so... Whenever I get a question like this, it's a pain in the ass for me. I have played so many games in my time that like... I can't, when people ask me like, what's your favorite game? I have to list like 10 games that are maybe among my favorites at that time, like the 10 that come to mind, because I can't pick one. Need for Speed Most Wanted, is that what you're saying? Most Wanted? Most Wanted would be an interesting remake. I played it a little bit when I was a kid. I never owned a copy, but I played it like at friends' houses and stuff. But, yeah, speaking of wisdom teeth, I thankfully have never had to get mine removed. I actually only have 2 of them. I hear the bottom ones are the really painful ones. I only have the 2 top wisdom teeth, and they've never budged. Like, we can see them on X-ray, but they've never even, like, moved at all to start growing in, so... You know, I'm into my 20s now, and they haven't moved, so, like... Chances are they're not going to move. I just won't touch them unless I need to. Kingsfield? Kingsfield would be interesting. Like, right now, the first thing that comes to mind for me, because, like, when you ask me what game do I want to remake of the most, like, my mind is always going to go to things that I've played recently, or, like, thought about recently, right? So right now, I would tell you that, like, a DMC 2 or 1 remake, a remake of either DMC 1 or 2. Like, 1 is already a decent game that it would just be fun to see remade with, like, modern DMC mechanics, just in that same environment and atmosphere. Trevor, stop looking at them, thank you. DMC 2 is a bad game that I would like to see get made into a good game. So I would take either of those, for sure. I would love, and it's obviously not going to happen, especially now, a Red Dead Redemption 1 remake, the original game, but just like made with the more cowboy sim-like mechanics from the second game included in that would be really sweet. I have a soft spot for Red Dead 1. I played so much Red Dead Redemption as a kid. Not even playing the story, just like starting a gunfight with the law in town and like hiding out in the saloon up on the balcony and shooting down at them as they were trying to come in to get me. Shit like that. I genuinely, like, I barely touched the story of Red Dead Redemption when I was a kid. I just wanted to be a cowboy and do crazy shit, and that's all I did. Kingsfield would be good, but I feel like if we're gonna remake a game like Kingsfield from Software, doing like Demon Souls got a remake. Never mind. Cross that off the list. That remake. It's a remaster. Anyway. Doing a Dark Souls 1 remake with like the more modern Souls mechanics would be amazing. For sure. If we're gonna do something like that, like Kingsfield would be neat. But I've said before when people have been like, do you think they're gonna bring Kingsfield back now that they brought Armored Core back? I don't think they will. Because like Souls it like checks the same boxes and obviously is just established and the breadwinner at this point. I don't think there's really a reason for FromSoft to invest time and money into bringing Kingsfield back. I would be interested, like I would play it if they brought it back, right? I would absolutely play it if it came back. But I feel like Souls has just kind of filled that void, and outside of like the camera difference and just the mechanics being sped up compared to like Kingsfield, it hits all the same check marks, so to speak. Dark Souls 1 is perfect. It's the game of all time, no less. Dark Souls 1, I think, is the best Souls game. It's not perfect yet. I don't even get me started on my whole I've never played a perfect game spiel, but Dark Souls 1 with like Elden Ring's just more polished and deeper mechanics and systems would be so neat. I would play the shit out of that. Like that level design and just environment, story, atmosphere, everything with Elden Ring's mechanics. I would play the shit out of that. Demon Souls is still broken. Yeah, they barely fixed any of the old bugs in the remake. They fixed some, but really not many. I have not tried Lunacid. It's on my wish list on Steam, but I haven't picked it up yet. Oh, that's what I was like, there was something I was about to wrap back to. The day before.
But they're stupid.
I haven't talked about it on stream yet. I completely forgot to bring it up yesterday. But holy shit. So I talked about the day before a few days ago when it came out. When it came up on stream a few days ago, what was this was like 6 days ago now that it came out, right? I had no idea it was coming out. I had no idea that release was gonna happen anytime soon. Someone just came into chat and was like, why aren't we playing the day before? And I was like, is it out? And I was informed it was. And I talked about, like, you know, it's not even the game that got promised. Like, even on the Steam page as it is right now, if you go look, it says, right? It says on it, open world MMO zombie survival game. But if you've been in the loop at all about this game, that's not what it is. It's an extraction shooter with some zombies in it. It's very bad marketing. It's incredibly buggy. The game barely holds itself together most of the time from what I've seen. And then 2 days ago, today, the company put out a statement. The developers behind it put out a statement. If you are out of the loop on this, get ready. They have declared bankruptcy. The studio is shutting down. So all support for the day before is not gonna happen. They even said that the future of like the servers for both the day before and like their other recent project, I think it's called like Prop Night or something like that. I don't remember. But those two games, the servers for them will stay up for now, but they don't really know what the future is of like the server support for those. From the publisher, obviously, not them. And it's insane. Like, they launched a $40 game. And if you don't know the day before, I'll give you the lore. It was the most wishlisted game on Steam ever. It broke the record for most wishlisted game on Steam. But 4 days after release, they put out a statement saying like, yep, we can't afford to keep the studio open. We're shutting down. We apologize to everyone who was looking forward to this game. We know we've let you down, blah, 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 blah. See you around. And then everyone, rightfully so, starts going like, oh, so this was literally just a rug pull scam like we all thought it was gonna be for years when we first started seeing this game. Because I've been saying for years that that game isn't real. Like, I say that about some games where I'm just joking. I meant it the entire time for the day before. I was like, there's no way that this is a real game that will ever come out. The game came out. It's held together by, like, scotch tape. And maybe, I don't know, like steel wool. I don't know what that thing is held together by, but it's barely holding on. And then 4 days into release, they're just like, yep, the game is a failure. The studio was already in a bad way. We are closing. And I tweeted about it when the announcement came out. I quote tweeted the announcement. And I said the other day, I'm like, if you went bankrupt today, if you announced the bankruptcy today, you would have known you were going to go bankrupt for at least like 4 or 5 days before you actually had to declare it. Like, you would have known leading up to this moment that this was going to happen. You decided to release the game as it was anyway, take all of the purchases, and fucking leave. Like, that to me is insane. I cannot believe that they did that. And immediately, like, that was a very common thing, was everyone saying, like, this is a rug pull. They are just taking your money and running. They have now come out with more statements since then, where they are saying, like, we are working on refunding everyone. This was not meant to be a scam. We promise. I don't remember what else they were... there was something about... They were saying, like, what's it? Oh, yeah, with the market flip stuff. Because, yeah, the entire city for the game's, like, map that you drop into is an asset from the Unity Marketplace. There are a lot of assets from the Unity Marketplace. And they were like... To call this an asset flip is to disregard the hard work of our team for the last 4 years spent on this game. And I would like to remind everyone that this is the studio that was bragging about how well their work culture works. Their entire like structure internally was, we don't pay our developers. And I'm not bullshitting you. They have like this whole promotional video that you can probably still go find. The studio is called Fantastic, but without the A at the beginning, so it's FN-tastic Studios. They put out this whole promotional thing being like, all of our developers are doing this on volunteer work. This is all unpaid work purely out of passion. And that's what leads to us being able to make such great games. And now, like, a year after they put out that promotional video, we are where we are in regards to that studio and the way that their games turn out. So, I don't even have to elaborate on that one. I don't need to spell it out. Everyone in this chat will be smart enough to just put it together themselves. It didn't work. To put it lightly. Steam should refund everyone. Well, okay, they can't... Steam normally, in a situation like this, would step in and be like, yep, everyone gets their money back. The developer has to give us, like, the money back that they got. But they've gotten out of that scenario because the servers for the game, at least for now, are still up. So the game currently is still playable. But what I do know is that everyone who bought the game has had pretty good luck with, even if they played more than 2 hours, and even if they pre-ordered and all that, People have had a lot of luck with just messaging Steam, like actually putting a ticket into support and being like, hey, the studio is shutting down 4 days after this game came out. I bought this thinking it was going to be like a live service supported game for years. And it immediately has been rug pulled. And Steam has been issuing refunds outside of their standard refund policy for people who bought the game. Steam has been making a lot of exceptions and giving the money back. I have no idea where this piece of paper is. I thought this is the game in controversy years ago called Abandoned. Oh, no. That was very different. That was a whole other thing, but that's also a crazy, yeah. The sad reality is, like, a lot of the indie scene in gaming is great. But that portion of the indie gaming scene that I'm talking about as being great is like 10% of the scene, and that's probably being generous. This is not like a AAA shill moment. I do clearly pay more attention to the AAA scene, if you couldn't tell. But like, I've been around the indie scene. I keep up with the indie scene. I play a lot of indie games. But I've been around the indie scene and kept up with it long enough to have hit that point of like, okay, for every like absolute banger that comes out of the indie scene, there's like 50 games that are just like, the dude spent a month on this. It's an asset flip. The game is like 30 minutes long and he's charging like 20 bucks for it. Like, the indie scene has some really good shit, but then it's got a whole lot of that I just described. It's got, unfortunately, a lot of stuff like The Day Before and that Abandoned project, where that guy was just like flat out making shit up about like how they were reviving like Kojima's original Silent Hills vision and just putting it under a new IP, but like he never actually spoke with Kojima at all, despite claiming that like they were reviving the IP as it was meant to be after Konami shut it down. It's got a whole lot of like shovelware, it's got a whole lot of scam shit going on. But every once in a while, you get like a Hollow Knight or a Hades or a Dusk or Cruelty Squad. Like, every once in a while, you do get a gem out of the indie scene that genuinely like gives AAA a run for their money in terms of like quality, care, creativity, innovation, all that. But I spent so long in the indie scene hoping that there would be more games like that, when there's really not. Like, those come around once in a while, but they're not frequent, sadly. And a lot of the shovelware shit, by the way, it's not like malicious most of the time. Sometimes it is. It's not like ill-intentioned. A lot of the time it's just, you know, baby's first game, and they're really proud of what they made. Stardew Valley. Yeah, that's a big one. I've played like a whole 2 hours of Stardew. Oh, god damn it. Maybe someday I can get into Stardew properly. The dev is still releasing free updates? Yeah. Alright, there's a piece of paper somewhere up here. Oh god, the car is slipping. We gotta throw this bitch into park. These paper scraps are wild. Especially these ones. Like, the ones that were near, like, a random building. At least those were somewhat easy to find. These are just crazy. Oh, wait, what? Am I at the wrong spot? I don't think so. Apparently this one is in the altruist camp. I am not in the altruist camp, though. I went to where they have it marked on the map. But yeah, it's a little off. It's more that way. I can walk there. Trevor needs the X. Actually, there's a bridge. Hold on. Dredge and Dave the Diver. I haven't played either of those yet. But both of them look great. Both of those look really good. Did it elevate your understanding of the universe? I haven't gotten to Cruelty Squad yet. It's on the list. It's been on the list for a while, and I need to get to it. I just haven't gotten around to that one yet. I definitely spent a lot less time keeping up with the indie scene this year, but that's mostly just because I spent a lot less time playing games outside of YouTube this year. Come on. Like, I played Halls of Torment, and I played the shit out of it. I loved it. I played Herat's full release, because I bought that, like, way back when it first came out into early access, and I played that. That was great. I really liked Herat this year. I saw that Dusk actually just came out with a free, like, HD conversion or something like that. I don't know exactly what it was. But Dusk just dropped, like, some free DLC stuff. Like, literally this last week I saw. I'd love to love it, but I can't get into it. It seems like it's one of those games that, like, it might take a few tries to get into it. You know those games where it's like, it's a great game, but you just need it to click the right way, and sometimes you've got to give the game, like, 2 or 3 separate attempts before it actually clicks with you. Like, the original System Shock was one of those for me. Where, like, the reason that I don't recommend the original System Shock, like, the 94 version, because now there's the remake, so it's easier to recommend that, of course. But, like, System Shock, I played it well before the remake, and it took me, like, 4 different tries of getting into it and, like, actually playing through it to, like, see the whole thing through to the credits. It's a hard game to get to grips with. So, like, each time I go back and try it again, like, I have a little more prior understanding to work off of. And eventually it clicks, but it takes a while, man. Just an Excel skin. I think, who started the joke about... I think the running bit is that System Shock controls like an operating system. I think it was Civvy. Is that Civvy that started that bit? It's funny because it's true. Trying to get used to playing System Shock is crazy. It's the main reason that it's really hard to get into. What's going on up here? What happened?
Yeah, motherfuckers, eh? They took the fucking money down the hill.
Got it. Money down the hill. That's all I heard. Hey! What do you think you're doing with this money?
Don't do it! Stay away from that case! Now, you are a dead man!
25K? Yeah, who's telling? No Country for Old Men. Such a good movie. I need to watch No Country for Old Men again. I had one of my good friends from high school recently. He's a big film nerd nowadays. Like, he's been progressively becoming more and more of a film nerd. And I told him, like, months ago to watch No Country for Old Men because he hadn't seen it. And I was like, dude, you need to have seen that movie. And he recently watched it and texted me, and he was like, dude, that movie was so good. I'm like, I told you. I don't know why you waited so long. Whenever I start recommending movies, like, if I recommend games, sure, take it with a grain of salt. My game tastes are so diverse, and I have such a level of patience with games that I'm gonna recommend a lot of stuff that most people would have a really hard time getting into. Ooh, my tire! You bitch! But if I give a movie recommendation, I'm so picky with movies. Like, I'm not a big movie guy. So that's when you gotta listen when it's a movie recommendation. Those bitches shot my tire. I'm so upset. If that's the price to pay for 25,000, I'm not gonna complain that much. 25K is a lot of money. All right, piece of paper somewheres in this forest. The picture was also just like, it was between some trees. But a flashing white piece of paper should be pretty noticeable in an area like this. And I know that it's like between a little grouping of trees. So anything like this where there's like a few trees together, I just look for a little piece of paper in there. Shouldn't be that hard to find. Oh, I see it. Yeah, it really sticks out doing this at night, especially. All right, I've gotten up to 11 scraps. Maybe one more. Cut your beard looks much better. This isn't where I normally keep it. I keep some beard, but not that beard. I think it's up. It looks like it's at the cable car. Hold on. All Quiet on the Western Front is one of my favorite, what's it? War movies. I think I also recommended that to him. I don't know if he's watched it yet. He probably hasn't, because I think I would know if he did. Whenever he watches something I recommend to him, and he likes it, I get a text. He'll text me like immediately after he watches it. I also recommended him Cyberpunk Edge Runners last year. That was another one where he watched it and he was like, bro, why did I skip this? Not last year, that would have been like early this year, because it came out like around this time last year, didn't it? But yeah, early this year, he was just like, oh, the new one or the old ones? They're both good. Like new and old. This tire is maybe not the move. I think I can make it work for a little bit longer. I think they're both good. The old one I probably like more. But they're both good. I would probably say I like the old one more. All others are trash. I don't think they're trash. I think the old one has a little more of a punch behind it, if that makes sense. Like it's a little more powerful. That's kind of the best way I can put it. It's not that the new ones are like not worth watching, but it is like if you're only gonna watch one, watch the original one. Right? If you've only got the time for one of them, make it that one. Jesus. This thing is a great off-roader until you shoot out one of the tires, bitches. I said it before, if this is what it takes to make $25,000, oh my God, I actually, you know what? I know for future reference that it's up there. I am not doing that right now. Are there any more? Oh, there is one more off-road race down by the house. Actually, hello. See, going downhill, it's fine. Whoa, was that? Did anyone see some weird flickering, like out in the distance? That was odd.
This is Big Dick Daddy. I'm about damn tired of all y'all ratchet jaws.
What? All I heard was Big Dick Batty, and then I stopped listening. Like, I didn't understand the rest. I didn't stop listening. I just, not a word of it processed. God damn, I have to open my window. I don't really enjoy driving in games at all. I do have a driver's license. I still enjoy driving in games. Did I just see something important? No, I didn't. Plugging my phone in and I'm opening my window because it's hot as fuck in here. This is the downside to snow. There. Is it cold outside? Is it cold enough that that's gonna help? Oh, it's 4 Celsius. Beautiful. That's a good temperature. It won't be freezing in here, but it will cool off pretty quick. I forgot about the window command. I forgot I made that. I do have a license. I don't mind driving in games. I don't love it either. Jesus, I really don't like it right now. Honestly, like, my favorite way of getting around in an open world game like this is Red Dead 2's horse riding. Feels amazing. It's slow. A lot of people are put off from Red Dead 2, especially, like, even more so than the first one, by how slowly you get around the open world because, because, you know, you're riding a horse across this really large map because the world is pretty big in Red Dead 2. But for me, it's kind of just like, it's not thrilling gameplay, but it's part of that overall experience, and it feels really good. Like, the horse riding is implemented in a really impressive way, so I've never minded it that much. Why Celsius? Isn't it? It is Fahrenheit here. For whatever reason, my browser, I'm sure I could change it, but my browser, when I open up a new tab, it has a thing in the corner where it shows the temperature here. And it's in Celsius. It just defaulted to Celsius. I guess because for most people that would be what you would want. It's probably not regional. So my browser gives me the temperature in Celsius. And I haven't changed it. Like, I haven't gone in to find the way to change it. Because honestly, it helps me to learn what Celsius feels like. Or at least learn how to convert it better. Like, mental math it. Why are we at, like, a complete stop? All right. Trevor things. If I were Franklin or Michael right now, this would feel wrong, but because I'm Trevor, I feel nothing. Much better. You know what? Oh, it's so far now. Never mind. I was gonna say, since I got a motorcycle that's hauling ass, I'll go do the Mount Chiliad paper. But no, I'll do this race. I kind of want to get back to story stuff because I've done only side stuff for the last 2 hours. I'm just checking things off the list. Like, I'm making good progress. Trevor has a lot of stuff open to him when you get thrown into it. But I haven't touched the story missions for him, like, at all. I've been doing those paper scraps. I've been doing the races. I've been doing the bounties. I've been delivering wayward souls to the altruist cult for dinner. I've been making big moves. But hello, Tibby. Never really been interested in GTA. Is it that good? It is that good. If you're like a pure, like, gameplay is the only thing that matters kind of person, then GTA won't be your thing. But, like, no Rockstar games will really be your thing if you're that kind of person. But if you enjoy, like, a game with solid gameplay, but it's more interested in offering, like, an experience where it's equal parts, like, gameplay, story, world design and atmosphere and stuff like that, Rockstar games kick ass. Like, they offer great experiences, even though if you just took their gameplay completely on isolation, they would just be okay. There are a lot of people on YouTube, too, who do, like, video essays talking about Rockstar's gameplay as, like, being actually really bad, and, like, they don't know why people are into these games, and I'm like, you missed the point. I liked God of War 2018. Then you'd probably really like Rockstar's stuff. Because Rockstar has amazing storytelling. Like, really, really top-tier storytelling. Red Dead 2 is, like, tied for me for my favorite story in a video game, along with Silent Hill 2. Those are like my, tied at the very top, those are my favorite video game stories ever. Are Red Dead 2 and Silent Hill 2. Andrew Tate hates GTA, so it must be amazing. I have not heard Andrew Tate's name in months. What happened? Like, did the guy disappear? What happened? I'm assuming he didn't. Is he actually losing relevance? Because I genuinely have not thought about him in so long. This is the first that he's even entered my mind in ages. This is like a shocking moment where I'm like, holy shit. I haven't heard about or talked about Andrew Tate in so long. Arrested, then don't know. I know he was arrested and then he got released onto house arrest. And that's the last I heard about him. Was like when he got released on house arrest. I haven't heard anything since, really. He was just in some video saying that GTA should be banned. What a bitch. You destroyed it? Uh-huh. The beard is gone. It's over. Hello, Tomothy. I'm gonna go meet with my new clients from China. I'm gonna do a story thing. I feel like I've been neglecting it for too long. And then everyone can get a real good dose of Trevor action in their day. Am I gonna grow it back out? No, I'm going back to like normal beard. Oh, if you just mean normal beard, then yeah. I'm not sticking with this. I'm not sticking with clean shave. I'm just going back to where I normally have the beard. I'm about to scare the shit out of Andrew Tate. Hold on, check this out. He would be mortified if, okay, he left, so someone else is getting it. Send this to Tate.
Out you get, buddy.
Show him how fun this shit is.
Get up.
That's right. I'm a real gamer. I'm a real man. I beat the shit out of random people in GTA. You'd think he'd enjoy it because he can't beat the shit out of people anymore since his career, you know, in fighting. Anyway.
Just hope that
Crazy how he fell. I just, like, this is genuinely the first I've heard of him in so long. It was like a shocking moment where I was like, wow. How will they handle Tate in 6? I would be so happy if they had like an Andrew Tate parody character in the game. Because it would fit in GTA so naturally. Like it wouldn't, oh.
Trevor.
Hello.
You're still banned.
Oh, I'm what?
What about these two?
Whoever wins gets banned.
He's one. Ban him.
I can't ban him. He's my goddamn husband.
He's young enough to be your son.
Ain't the internet a beautiful thing, honey?
Anyway,
It
I
is.
saved your husband. Now give me a drink.
And Florida Joker. I saw the Florida
Okay,
Joker shit.
But any more bodies turn up in my bar, I swear, I will not serve you.
It was just a one-time thing.
Ah, here he is. Yes, Mr. Chang, pleasure to meet you.
No, I am Mr. Chang's humble translator. Mr. Chang now.
我操他妈的，真是爽翻了 ！You all speak Spanish, speak it to each other.
Mr. Cao Chung is pleased to meet your acquaintance.
Oh yeah, he seems it.
我说人事，你真是太好了哦！你有空就加的来分配的我，这真是我人生中最美好的
What
一
the
刻。
fuck is wrong with him?
就是这个，就是这个，来来来来来。
I'm out.
No, no. Please, I beg you. If you go, his father kill me.
Why do I give a fuck?
You don't. But we hear that Trevor Phillips Corporation is serious business. We pay good price. Things work out, we partner. Make big money.
Make big money.
Well, let me show you the operation.
I like big money.
This is us.
I am on controller, Tom. Aiming feels better on mouse and keyboard, but the rest of the game feels better on controller.
Jeff, we're just coming down to see the kitchen.
You can't get here quick enough. The Aztecas are coming. They think you took out Ortega.
They ain't mistaken.
Well, get down here and take them out too.
You sure your boss don't want this?
Oh, my bad.
This
Don't worry
drink
about it.
for his own personal consumption?
No. Mr. Cheng Sr. is very specific. He wants a good, reliable source of methamphetamine. We will buy from you here and distribute using established networks.
I'm worried that might dilute what our operation's all about. We're part of the slow meth movement, bio-regional, locavores only.
Thoughts on this game's gunplay?
Shit, Trevor.
It's fine.
Whoa. Manners, chef. These
It's-
are our guests, all right? We got Mr. Cheng and his humble servant.
Nice to meet you. Trevor, we ain't got long till they get here.
Everything in its time, all right. Gentlemen, please. Come check out the storage facilities. Go on now. Nice, right? There you go. Ample room inside. Mr. Cheng, please, sir, if you will.
Let me out!
Tour will recommence shortly, gentlemen.
Should we get the guns?
Yes, chef.
To get me to play online? I'm not doing it. Thank you. Thank you, chef. Remember when I said he would be more of a carbine rifle guy than an AK guy, chat? Remember when you disagreed with me on that? I rest my case. Oh, my bad. There, thank you. Oh, Jesus. I forgot.
I think it's time for the Aztecas to die out.
I agree.
Clean them up, Jeff. Come on.
Online is what you've been playing? Why?
They ran the gates. We gotta deal with them.
How much is the ransom, Tom? Jesus. Oh, shit. Up. You don't use auto aim? I have it on free aim. It does have the aim assist on, but it's barely there. Like, it is slowing it down over targets, but
They're coming up.
I don't feel it. It's doing it. I know that it's doing it. I honestly feel no difference.
Help me out.
They gotta have the whole crew here.
Oh, come on now. I wanted to beat the shit out of him. Trevor? All right, fine. Check this out. Got him.
Where's the rest of them, eh?
They're around the back of the building.
Oh, shit.
Trevor, find some cover.
It's objectively awful, but I enjoy it. I enjoy the casino in online. Oh, better weapon? What do you got? I'll take it. I'll take it. I will not argue with the chef on this one. Yeah, just park right there.
We need to get to the front of the shop. Come on.
Okay, why do we gotta get there? Where are we going now, chef? What's going on, man?
We gotta get downstairs. Come on.
Why downstairs? What's going on? I don't get it.
Door, get down.
Oh.
He's gonna die in this shithole.
I can't. There we go. Wait, I can't get myself to stand up. Son of a bitch.
Look at them. They're broken.
Oh, there's more outside?
Ortega's dead, and so's your crew.
Go back to the lab and get me a damage report. I got a let our potential business partners out of the ice chest.
I can do that. That's easy work.
Time to
Oh, $11.
I think we have seen quite enough. 该正，
但是还没有到5次嘛。
I'll swing by and sign the contracts, all right? Just ignore the bodies.
Hey, Trevor, are we still gonna cook that batch?
Fuck yeah!
Of course we are. Why would we not cook it? Alright, I think they're sold. Will I do a review of Phantom Liberty? I didn't finish Phantom Liberty. I like PSO2 and Starbound and VR Chat and Spore. VR Chat, to be fair, VR Chat isn't much of a game. It's enjoyable. It's enjoyable. Fun to watch YouTube and mindlessly grind with my friends. I mean, I played GTA Online a lot when I was younger. I haven't been on VR chat in so long. But me and my friends would get in like a Discord call. And, what's it? We'd hop on VR chat, right? And just go see who we could find. And it was always an experience. It was always an experience. There is a screenshot somewhere. I've described this model that I used in VR chat before. It's like a cat standing on its hind legs, and it's got like a beanie and like these wild, like psychedelic sunglass lenses and a cigarette in its mouth. And it just stands there like a... have you ever seen the meme picture of the cat where it's like just standing there chilling on its hind legs? It's like that cat, but then with the extra accessories. And there's a screenshot of me in that model. Actually, never mind. I tried GTA Online once. The story missions were impossible. The story missions solo are not a great experience. They're really not. Love that cat. Saw someone turn him into Omni-Man. Why? Hold on. I'm making sure I didn't miss stuff, but I should also be driving right now. We've all done a little distracted driving once in a while, especially Trevor. You don't play the missions in GTA Online unless it's the heist. Has a story. Using the term story mission is generous, for sure. Because, like, not really. It has, like... It has stories, but in the sense where the stories are pretty much just like a random character from the actual story mode of GTA 5 being like, hey, I need you to go do this. And then you go do it, and they're like, thanks, B. And then you leave, and then you go into the next one, and they're like, okay, now I need you to do this. And they don't really have much in terms of a story unless it's like for a heist. Just half-assed missions with cutscenes at the start and end. It really is. It's just like a super basic, like, go here, do thing mission. With them just telling you they need you to do it at the beginning and then being like, alright, thanks, at the end. And then you get paid, and you just repeat. But normally there's not much to them. I should not have brought my truck for this. I had no idea what I was getting into here. I didn't know that this would be such a climb. Okay. They dropped an expansion yesterday. I just saw when I went to open the game on Steam that they apparently added a new garage that you can fit 100 vehicles inside of. So you can tell that GTA Online is really just getting to that point of like, all right, we're at the very end. Just drop the most ridiculous shit at this point before we move on to the next thing.
Screw you, Frankie.
Frankie probably deserved that. Oh my god. Oh my god, this truck was not made. It's an off-roading truck is the crazy thing. It's just no car is made for this. This is made, like, I should have brought a dirt bike or something. The rest is really tame and kind of shit. Yeah, they added a 100-car garage to something. It might have been the casino? I don't remember. It was something that you could go there and buy a 100-car garage. I got this. We're almost there. Oh, I hit something. Sounds like a coyote. All right. Made it. Oh, we're good. Hello? I am looking for a scrap of paper because this is what I have done to myself. I think I might 100% some other Rockstar games just to say that I've done them before the new one. I've got like 2 years. I've already done RDR2, but I'm, you know, always fighting the temptation to do it again. Said it before, 100%ing RDR2 is like one of my greatest accomplishments as a gamer ever, and it was fun. Like, it wasn't painful or unenjoyable to do. Like, I loved the experience. But I could check that off the list. It gives me a good reason to go back and actually play GTA 4 again, because it's been years since I've played GTA 4. It's been years since I played Vice City 2. I'll probably save Vice City till like way closer to the new game, because, you know, the new game is in Vice City. But I could do that. I could do the PS2 trilogy in general. I could do RDR 1. I never actually 100%ed that. I was working on it, but I never finished it up. This Mount Chile ass. Yeah, it's a pain in the ass to get up here. It's a very well remembered location because no one ever comes up here, but it's here. Bully? Bully, I like Bully. I haven't played it in a long time. It's different from like GTA. I guess the idea is more do the GTA games and then Red Dead because it's pretty much GTA but cowboys. Like the structure is the same in Red Dead, right? I have not played the Warriors, but I know of the Warriors for PS2. Like Bully and like LA Noire. Get a little away. I feel like you should take any excuse to play Bully, maybe. I just wanted to take the gondola since I came all the way up here. I might as well. I know that it gave you a parachute so you can jump off, but like, I came all the way up here. I'm gonna ride the gondola back down because there's no other time that I will actually ride this gondola. There's no reason that I will ever be back up here. It's such a pain in the ass to get up there. I got my free parachute and my scrap of paper, and now I get to ride the gondola as a reward. Game's still a banger. I agree, Bully is great. It's just different. Mechanically, it doesn't hold up, but like no Rockstar games hold up in terms of game mechanics. Even Red Dead 2 is already showing age if you play it today in terms of like its gameplay. But if you're playing Rockstar games, if you're playing Rockstar games for the gameplay, just don't play them because you're playing them for the wrong reason. Isn't this nice? Probably why GTA Online sucks. Yeah, they try to make like an online like kind of MMO-esque experience every time they bring out a game. And it's all gameplay. Like it really is just you just do the gameplay on loop to grind, right? And because the gameplay is just not there, it never works. Bully's gameplay is just terrible. Well, I mean, so is like San Andreas. Like all the PS2 GTA games, their gameplay is bad nowadays. Like really bad nowadays. But you play for the experience. So they can look at every can of beans they find. It's true. Like you don't play Red Dead for the combat or for like the foraging or anything. You play it for like the cowboy experience overall. Well, that was a pleasant ride. I'm glad I did that. Minus 10 bucks, but who cares when you're Trevor rich, walking around with 100 grand in your pocket? You play Red Dead for all the chores? No, you play it to be a goddamn cowboy. Oh, a bike? Oh, and a bike. Nah, the bike. I'm stealing this bike. Now this is beautiful. Play RDR2 if you want to play a boring game. Tom, I want you to remember that you came in with, I've been playing 80 hours of GTA Online recently. All right? Context matters a lot here. Like a lot. Ah! I can admit the game is terrible. Red Dead 2's gameplay does not hold up the whole experience, but like, it's just not why you play Red Dead 2. If you evaluate Red Dead 2 on only its gameplay, you've evaluated Red Dead 2 poorly. Because you know what the number one thing... I'm saying it again, my soapbox. Give me it, right now. I'm saying it again. The very first thing that you need to do when you evaluate the quality of a game, for like a review, an essay, whatever it's gonna be, is you start by looking at the developer's intent with that game. Like, what was their goal in making that game, and you evaluate it based on that. Ugh. Where the hell is this piece of paper? Where is it? It's like how with the Ace Combat games, when the story is kind of shit, I'm just like, it doesn't really matter, because it doesn't. Because, like, the first two Ace Combat games, they just didn't give a shit about telling a story. But, if I reviewed, like, The Last of Us, and I just completely ignored the story, I would be doing that game a complete disservice. Intentional ragdoll, because it's funny. Shoot plane, exactly. What if their intention was to make a boring game? Doesn't that make it good just because they succeeded? No. But that wasn't the intention. Where the hell is... But Last of Us is bad? I don't think Last of Us is bad. I don't think it's my game. I don't like Last of Us. Its gameplay is awful. But it's just clearly, like, Naughty Dog was not interested in making a game that was focused on gameplay. That was based around its gameplay. At the house with the white railing? Man, where the hell am I? Is that this one? That's a white railing if I've ever seen it. We zoom. but with good gameplay. Okay, well, whoa. Hold on now. Hold on now. I will give you good gameplay. I will still always, whenever God of War 2018 or Ragnarok to that extent come up, have to point out that while the gameplay is good, it is downgraded from like 2 and 3 in terms of like depth and complexity. That's like where I do start to bend a little bit, is I'm like, okay, if you nailed something in a previous game and then you drop the ball on it like down the line, you've regressed. So like, I'm gonna call it out. Like with in my Ace Combat 4 video, I got a lot of people who are like, why are you whining about the UI and the menus? Like, who cares? You're here to shoot planes. I'm like, because they used to have a good UI, but now they've made it into shit. Like, it looks bad. It didn't look like that before. It got worse. That's why I pointed out. Reminded me a lot of the last. What? No. Please replay The Last of Us. It's so much worse than you remember. If you thought RE4 felt like The Last of Us, The Last of Us is so much worse than you remember it being. Please. Please, spare me this. I can't, my heart when I read that, I went into shock for a moment. It's not this house. It's like inside of a house, this next one. I don't know where exactly it is. But if God of War 2018 is a Souls-like, it's a bad one. I guess because it's not like methodical enough. That's probably a fair thing to say. But it's closer to like a Dark Souls than it is to like God of War 3, I think is all that Tom is saying. I think that's genuinely all he's saying. Yeah, closer to Souls than like OG God of War. It's less like super fast and wild and just made to be flashy. It's very slowed down, like the camera's pulled in. It's weird. The stranger there. Oh, I could do, I have a bounty. How much is this paying?
Finance guy. My favorite.
The worst kind of criminal there is, a banker? True. I'm kidding. Bankers aren't that bad. If it was like an IRS agent, I would be screaming true. Looking at some of the videos he's posted online, he fancies himself as a bit of an adrenaline junkie and internet celebrity on the side. So he'll be a real pleasure to put behind bars. That's not what I was expecting. I was expecting like a pretty boy. Anyway. No. Is that where I think that is? Is that where I think it is? You've got to be shitting me, right? It can't be. There's no way that that's what I think. You think I can take the gondola from the bottom back to the top? Because, like, the gondola goes down to, like, right around where I am. Maybe I could ride it back up for another 10 bucks. It would be worth it. It would save me time. I believe you can. Actually, I could also steal that bike. A dirt bike, that would make the trip up a lot easier. Turn that shit off. Souls lights. Yeah. Oh, there was a random event. It disappeared. I went too far. My bad. It'll pop up again later, I think. If I'm ever back here. Where exactly does the gondola get off?
Miss me!
Oh, there's a random event right here. What are we looking at? Oh.
Drop the whip! You're gonna regret this!
Get me up that mountain. Get me up that mountain. We bagged the 6K and we dip. You think they'll chase me all the way up Mount Chiliad? Absolutely not. In these cruisers? No. No. Like, what does Souls-like actually even mean? There are some games that it's so much like everyone who's played them knows what they are when they play one. They know that it's that. Like, the feel is there, but when you try to break it down and explain it, like, in words, it's hard. I recently had to try to explain to someone what an immersive sim is. If you've ever been in that position before, God help you. Seriously, Jesus Christ. Videos got me into Armored Core? What? That's a first. I haven't heard this one before. Appreciate it, Sir Salty. Welcome. This is a little different from Armored Core, but I'll take it. Speaking of my videos getting someone into Armored Core, hey, Tom, you know what's a lot better than GTA Online? You know what's a lot more fun to grind than GTA Online? Drop it. Not happening. Have you seen the 6th game, Tom? It's worth it. It's so worth it. I'm telling you. Even if it's just to play that one, I'm telling you. First game looks like ass. It's not that bad if you get into it. It's a game that it definitely has that that barrier to entry if you start with the PS1 games. Like, it took a good few hours for me to really click with it, but once you click with the PS1 games, they're good. It's just that barrier to entry is a little rough with PS1 games. I'm gonna try to do all of RE in January. Okay, I'll take that. If he does all of Resident Evil, I'll take that instead. As a person who's only played 6, Armored Core is a great series. The older gens are harder to get into for sure, but once that gameplay style clicks, it feels really natural to play them. Like, for the 100% journey going through all the games, we haven't gotten out of the old gen yet. We're in AC3 right now. Finishing up AC3. We're at like the very end of Armored Core 3. But we're still doing the old gen games, and like every time I go to play them, I can go like a week without playing them, and I pick it up, and like it all just plays pretty naturally. But that's because I've spent so many hours playing it. I'm not ignorant enough to act like they're just such easy games to pick up and play. They play so well nowadays. Like, those things are not true. But once you've adjusted to them, they feel natural. They don't feel as dated as you might think. But that's after you go through the adjustment, which, like, you can say that about any game, right? Any old game is gonna, like, I pick up the old Resident Evil games, like the PS1 games, right? Tank controls, static camera, all that. And dude, they feel like riding a bike. Like, I don't even think for a second about what I'm doing in those games. They feel so natural to me because I grew up with them. But if you pick those games up for the first time, dude, I've seen people do it. You fumble with the controls for like the entire first playthrough. Because, yeah, it's gonna happen. Like, there's no getting around it. I really want to play 4 Answer. 4th gen is so fun. I'm looking forward to getting back to 4th gen on the completion runs. Because they're very short to play like front to back too. Like I think AC4 took like 5 hours and 4 Answer took like 4 hours to just do like one front to back run. 4 Answer, to be fair, I did 2 runs of it. So I ended up playing like 8 hours of it, but
top of the food chain.
I meant to do that. I just, like, when I go back for 100%, I'm gonna have to play 4 at least twice to do, like, normal and hard mode. And then 4 Answer, I'm gonna play, like, 6 times. So I'm gonna be able to, like, really dig into them on the 100% run. And I'm excited to do that. Okay, so here's the question. What mountain does this guy live at the peak at? Because it wasn't this one. He's definitely near. Do you think he's up there? I don't see cell towers up there, but there's something up there. I wish I had binoculars right now. He's definitely on top of a mountain near a coast somewhere. I have no idea where that is. You see what I mean? Where I'm like, he's on a mountain near water. Okay, so there's nothing up there. Side, yeah, that's not it. He's on like the peak of a mountain. That's the altruist cult. That's not it. It's gotta be around here. There's nothing there. He's gotta be along these mountains, right? I feel like he has to be. I just don't know where else that would be. So I'm gonna put my money on that. It's not altruist. I know it's not altruist. I'm just, like, I'm saying it couldn't be there because they are over there. Honestly, hold on. This is going to be like a full GeoGuessr moment, right? Instead of looking for just the mountain peak, you see that little piece of land that sticks off on the end out there? I'm going to go look for that on the map. Where is that little piece of land that like juts out? I feel like he's got to be on the east. He's definitely not on Mount Chiliad. I know that. Like I went there. You see it? You seeing this, chat? It's a little piece of land that juts out along the coast. He's up there. He's up there somewhere. His house is up there. I don't think it's there. Watch. I'm gonna go get on that mountain trail. It goes in a big circle around the whole mountain. Like up through it, but you know what I mean? Like it dumps back out pretty much where you started. Oh, that's not enough for a backflip. I wanted it. It was not ready. All right. Oh! No! Trevor! Holy shit! God damn, dude! What kind of rock was that? I've never hit such terminal velocity. Jesus Christ! Where did my bike even go? Where was that? I think I came up from like down here. Right? Didn't I? Maybe not. God damn it, where did that go? I don't own the bike, so I can't track it on the map. Where did I launch from, dude? Okay, if the trail starts up here, I was on my way to the trail. Was it higher in the air? It must have been. I went really high up. So I must have started like up here. The immediate memory loss from just how insane that was and me realizing that I had a parachute and making sure that I used it in time. I'll get launched like that and take like 0 damage. I don't know what you're talking about. What, was it here? Did I hit this? Oh wait, there's my trail. I see it. Right? This is my bike. I launched off of this. Meaning... Did it despawn? Might have bounced somewhere. God damn it. Losing that bike is a pain in the ass. It might have. It could have launched off in some direction, like to the right. Oh! Aha! Found the bike. We're in business. Okay. Now, back to what I was doing a second ago. Whoa. Holy, this is a trail. Oh, it is like a road. Okay. I was like, if it's not road-esque, then I'm definitely going the wrong way. Now we can make our way to the wrong mountain in peace. I'm telling you. Oh. Okay. I'm telling you. There's a man on this mountain. Why? There we go, Trevor. Thank you. There has to be. No, this is like a hiking trail. This isn't like a road. Maybe it's not this mountain. Because this isn't a road. See, like, that's a road. That's not a hiking trail. God damn it, it's not a house. It's the fucking gondola! Oh. It's not a house at all! So pissed. So pissed. Trevor, can we pick up the bike? I don't know why you're so picky about this. I have to be standing like on it for him to go to it. Riding mad doesn't pay off. It's true. I'm just gonna pay to take the gondola up. It's gonna make my life a lot easier. Oh, I'm about to die. I only just saw my health. Yeah, we're just gonna take the gondola up. It'll be so much easier this way. Gotta stay in character. Trevor would be pissed right now, it's true. But Trevor might just take out his anger like that. Damn it, they didn't crash at all. Is that my bike? Was that my engine that just made that sound? I'm sure it's fine. This thing is doing just fine. Trust me. Definitely fine. Totally fine. This engine is having no trouble. It'll get us there. The sounds it keeps making are maybe a little concerning, but I don't think it's a big deal. I think we can get there completely safe. We just throw a wheelie. Whoa. Pro you. Is it a politician? I couldn't read it in time. Probably a politician. They're probably full of shit. Jesus. Just a little more to go, that's all. It's not much further now. Don't worry.
Innocent stakes all around.
I'm surprised I didn't come off the bike. I tried to do it. It would have been sweet. I came close. Oh no. Wait for me. 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 We're good. Change view. Oh, you can do first person. I'd rather do the cinematic. Okay. I'm gonna go find this bitch. We're gonna take the gondola back down, probably. I mean, that's probably the only way that this... Sorry, hiccup. Works out. Oh, wait. What did she say about him being an adrenaline junkie? Is he parachuting? He might be parachuting. Maybe I chase him to the ground, then I secure him. The favorite game thingy? What is this? Oh, I got a text. Oh, the template. Why do I like this is GTA Online. Sorry, I'm looking through Tom's Minesweeper. Minesweeper. Banger. Best combat to Arkham Knight is a choice that was made I will give you leeway on this one because you have not played Devil May Cry 5. I will give you some wiggle room on it for that reason. Because you're wrong, but you haven't experienced peak. So you get off on this one. All right, where's my bounty? Who here is running away from their bail? You're worth $10,000 to me. Don't make me shoot you. I would rather not, but 5,000 is still 5,000. So I'll do it. I can look through the telescope for $1. Where are you? There's no way that he would be on top of the hut. That would be crazy. Like, but everyone hates. I saw that. What was the underrated? Hold on, I missed the underrated. I mean, I looked at all of them. Oh, Sonic Adventure. The Sonic. The Sonic. Tom has a bit of Sonic brain rot in recent times. Oh. It's fine. Intentional. Totally meant to do that. Now where the hell? I'm pulling the gun out. Where is this guy? Shit. Can you chill while playing DMC5? It seems like you gotta be all in all the time to do anything cool. No, it's pretty chill. To do the really cool shit, yeah, you gotta focus, but like, it's pretty chill. Taking that sprunk bike. Turn that shit off. Oh.
And where I can see him, boyfriend.
I don't think so. Oh, I thought I heard him hit the... I think so. Get your ass back here. Oh, I forget. Inverted. You are worth 10 grand. You are under arrest. By me. I'm arresting you. Get back here. Oh god, I don't like this very much. I thought I might like this. I do not like this. Never mind. Trying to think of what my biggest letdown game was. Really trying to think. Maybe, I don't know. It's not Halo Infinite. I've definitely been more disappointed in a game than that. Because I got a decent bit of value out of Infinite for a bit. Its competitive play was always great from day one. It just had terrible netcode. So after enough time, I ended up bouncing. The campaign is good. I don't love it, but like, it's good. The open world was disappointing, but
enjoy the slipstream, buddy.
It wasn't really something I was overly excited for anyway. I was already sick of open world at that point, so I wasn't like super hyped over it. Come here. Come here.
Stop pretending. You're a terrible criminal.
Okay, white flag, dude. You got me.
Oh, that's better. Now let's go before I change my mind on the whole dead or alive thing.
That pickup truck looks beautiful. Midfinite, yeah, it's a good game. Like, the multiplayer is really coming around now. If you haven't, like, if you're a Halo fan who is disappointed, now is a really good time to go back and check it out again. It's in a great spot in terms of, like, content, updates, stuff like that. Like, they've added some weapons, they've added some equipment, they've added a shit ton of maps.
Seriously? So I forgot to show for court.
The Forge stuff is amazing.
Lesson learned, let's move on.
Is that the best pitch you can come up with?
Are you kidding me?
Netcode is getting fixed next season. They've confirmed that they have made major improvements to the netcode that'll be rolling out with the next seasonal update.
Large withdrawals.
Then you know where I'm coming from. Play hard, go big, no regrets, right?
All I'm regretting is not killing you. But the journey's still young.
Wow, buzzkill alert.
They added the DMR for Halo fans who might not have heard. They added the DMR, and they've also made it the starting weapon for competitive now. And holy moly.
An original getaway.
It is my favorite DMR in Halo. It's so good. It's so crisp. So satisfying.
I have an MBA. I'm going full sleeve this year, FYI. It's like when I look at you, I see homeless crackhead, but you're really a badass white-knuckle bounty hunter. Dudes like you and me, we will not let normality define us. I met this hedge fund guy called Dom a couple years back who got me into the exports. Guy was a real doucherama, but he taught me that it's okay to be a douche so long as you're spiritual and alive. It's about taking on nature and winning and filming it.
Oh, wow, and how's that working out for you? I mean, in the light of you being on your way to jail and possibly being killed.
It's not
on the way
SBF. He's a banker, not a crypto guy. Come on. It's not SBF.
Hello, Mud.
He's also
Look at the two of you.
going to
How you
prison.
been keeping handsome?
Up and down.
Actually, that is SBF now. It wasn't for
Life can be
way too long.
confusing, Trevor. In my youth, I wanted to be a cheerleader, and I nearly made it to the top. But then I discovered a burning passion for justice.
And that's what brought you here, huh?
No, but that's another story for another day. Leave him here, and I'll send you a fresh sheet.
I love Mod so much. Her humor just lands very well with me. I don't know why. I find her hilarious. She's one of, like, the more subdued characters in this game. But holy shit, every time that I see her, I'm just like, what did you just say? It's how deadpan she is the entire time. I swear, she says some wild shit, and she's just completely expressionless. It's so dry. Got me a bunch of money early. Yeah, she's paying 10K a bounty for me right now. And I am gladly accepting that money. Time for a little race. A little off-road trucking again. Trevor has so much shit to do. Jesus Christ. It's gonna fit the lore really well. Franklin and Michael have been laying low for a while. Sure, I could do this all later, after they stop laying low, but where's the fun in that? I'm having a time with Trevor. Got me a gun with that once I got 50 kills. Gave me what? Huh? She gave you 250K? What are you talking about, Willis? Beautiful grip on this truck. Absolutely wonderful truck. Big right turn. I should probably buy him a micro SMG, to be honest. It's not like he's broke. Oh?
Hold it right there.
That's right.
How did you not see me?
Hey! Bastard. You shot my tire. Airborne? Who are you?
That's one way to get rid of the cops. A little excessive, but I like your style.
Oh, shit. We're supposed to help him, not kill him. I got paid $250 for this. There it goes. It was a matter of time. I was wrong. You could have done either. Both of them were like flashing between blue and red. It was a decision. And I'm Trevor. What's today's poll? Best GTA main character. It's Franklin, Michael, and Trevor in that order. I have a plan. I have a tried and true escape plan for helicopters. Especially when I don't have a vehicle to get away from them in.
You wanna party, huh?
The driving skills, the tires are out. Got a shave on stream? No. Would have been a disaster. But hello, false. This is a pretty normal moment for me. I'm a Michael man myself. I am a Franklin man. But I like all three, just different reasons for each, you know? Didn't take up the sponsor either. What do you mean? I didn't get a sponsor offer for beard shit. Alright, I need air, unfortunately. And shit, I forgot the button. There it is. It's RB. I thought that was a picnic table. Oh, good moment for air. Good moment for air. Oh, they saw me? That's horse shit. It's actually horse shit. Normal underwater sounds. Don't pay attention to them. Oh my god, he's spinning around. I hate this. It'll work eventually. We're working on the lung capacity for Trevor here, that's all. We're just, you know, it's a little experience grind. Thrown in with the escape plan. How did you see that? I might just be screwed. I think they still see me. Oh no. Drowning. I'm dead. I'm so screwed. Shit. Skill issue. Ay. GTA 6 is gonna be the most realistic. I don't think it will be. From Red Dead, you can expect more of that sort of thing. Oh, I hit my mic, sorry. But GTA is literally made to be a parody. I lost $5,000 for that. 5,000. Not graphics-wise. I don't think it'll be realistic to today's time at all. GTA is meant to be exaggerative reality. Like, I'm sure I don't need to spell it out to anyone, but like, LA is not actually the way it is in GTA 5. LA is still shitty, still a really shitty place to live. But like, it's not this. Just because you live your life through the internet. It was very, the trailer was, but like, I don't think the game will be. Because GTA doesn't have a history of striving for realism ever. It's never been a goal of the Grand Theft Auto franchise. The GTA 5 reveal trailer was subdued as well. They normally just start by like showing off what they've been cooking. And they just, you know, they tease you a little bit. And like, I lived in Florida, right? So like, I watched that trailer and it's Florida. It is. but it's gonna be like this insanely exaggerated portrayal of Florida. It's not gonna be just like walking around Miami.
You're gonna meet a bitch, that's where you're gonna meet one, you know what I'm saying?
Hey. Give me a sip of that.
What?
Come on! My throat's dry as a motherfucker.
Why? Is your mother dry when you're...
What the fuck is that, huh?
Nothing.
Well, it didn't sound like nothing, all right? It didn't seem like nothing. I don't think that it was nothing.
Look, I didn't mean nothing by it, old man.
Old man? Old man!
Fuck you, you creepy old motherfucker. That's right. I said it. Creepy. Old. Motherfucker!
No! Jesus.
Huh?
No, come on.
What?
Sorry.
Now, where
sorry.
were we
Come on,
exactly,
get up, dude.
huh?
Get up. We're sorry, man. We're sorry.
Help me! Help! There's a guy with a gun!
You. How many did I need to get? It doesn't matter. I ask, but it doesn't matter. We just... There we go. Jesus, controller with no aim assist is wild. Oh, I do have to reload. He just got the stendo. I thought I had bottomless clip.
Nobody talks about my mother!
Oh, shit. There we go. Oh.
You couldn't keep your mouth shut, could ya?
I'm going to die. This was a bad idea. I should have kept shooting. It would have been safer. Oh, check this shit out. Hell yeah, now we're talking. Did I turn the aim assist off? It's off by default on PC. You have to turn it on. I just left it off, is all. I actually turned it up one notch from default, but I didn't turn it on to like the full console snap aim shit that they've got going normally. Who even were those guys? You know, Trevor's just a real friendly guy. It's not a skill flex watching you miss so much. I didn't do it to flex. I did it because it makes the game more interesting for me to play. Because as much as I like GTA 5, its core gameplay, it leaves a little room for expansion. Where's my car? Where did my truck go? I want this one.
Ay, Dios mío.
Let's go.
Please go back to the gun range. The stick is sensitive. I have the aim assist off, or not off, but I have it barely on. Why do you just leave the free gun? Trevor has a better gun. The driving in this game, the driving is the one thing that is really good in this game. But anyway, I liked what Tom said a lot a second ago, like right at the beginning of that, before I had to pay attention. GTA since 4 has gone for like visual realism, where like they portray the environment in a realistic way, but then like characters, themes, and story themes and characterization is what I meant to say. Is where they go for the exaggerative realism. Where it's like they take a couple things that have happened like once and they blow that out to being like, this is normal for here. This is what happens every day. Like, they just exaggerate really goofy shit about the places you're in, but it's not realistic. Oh, ah! I think it makes it more fun. It does make it more fun. Because, like, it's on the whole, like, as a franchise, it's a parody of the United States. And it's hilarious. Like, it's a really funny parody. I, as, you know, born and raised American, it's hilarious to me. Because it is, like, the things that it makes fun of happen every once in a blue moon, but they just blow it out to being like, yep, this is the normal state of America. And it's funny. Because Rockstar themselves are from, or sorry, based in California. So especially with like GTA 5 or like San Andreas, they're just making fun of themselves. And they do it really well. Like, really well. It's just America to me. Exactly. That is so... I feel like Europe as a whole gets the idea that GTA is what America is like. Weren't they originally English? They were originally English. You're not wrong. I thought they were English. Yeah, their original studio was English, but I think the studio that's done Red Dead... Sorry, no. The studio that did 5 is... I think they did 4 as well. I think 4 and 5, correct me if I'm wrong, is Rockstar San Diego. Turn that shit off! It took me a second to realize. They're everywhere now. I pulled it up on stream. This is bad. Recently when we started playing.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
And there are 13 Rockstar studios across the globe.
Goodbye now.
They have 13 studios in total. But their big one nowadays is San Diego. Like, that's their main studio. They're now headquartered in San Diego, if I'm not mistaken, as well. I think that's why that became their main studio. But they did originate from London. Which, one of the original GTA games was based in London, wasn't it? I think it was the first or the second game, I think, takes place in London. Someone's got to fact check me on this. 2? It is 2. Thank you. Really? Yeah, GTA 2 is London. I knew one of the first first couple was. Trevor! I did what it told me. I held Y, and he just stepped out. I did exactly what it told me to, and he just stepped out of the car. Thank God I had such a lead.
Bye.
Factually, just day-to-day America. Yep. Like, I think the reason I like Franklin in this game is he's like the only character that is actually taken seriously. Which, like, I guess Michael also is, but Michael even feels like super blown out of proportion. Like, Franklin feels like the one grounded individual in the GTA universe. Okay, not universe. I feel like the protagonist normally is like the one grounded person in the story. CJ felt that way. Nico felt that way. It feels like the protagonist in the GTA games is always like the one person who's actually just a normal person mixed in with everyone else. Yeah, Nico. Tommy and Claude, maybe not as much. They feel kind of blown out, but starting with San Andreas, I feel like they started doing that, where the character is like the one normal human being in the whole story. And I like it. Like, Michael has some seriousness to him. But then you've still got, like, all of his antics with his family that makes him feel like the parody of, like, the middle-aged American father. Right? Like, his wife doesn't want to have sex with him anymore. He's struggling to gain the respect of his kids, keep control over his kids. He's just supposed to be, like, the middle-aged American father. That was the best way I could have said it. There's no better way to say that. Yeah, Claude is from 3. That's Claude. Claude isn't even a character. Claude doesn't speak. Claude just sits there and, like, some mob boss will be like, hey, I need you to go and, you know, take care of business. And he'll just nod and leave. He's silent. But he's just like that one. He's like the silent hitman for whoever offers him money. He'll just, like, you offer him money, he nods at you, and he leaves. And he goes and does it. So I can't really say that he feels like a grounded person. Just because he's the one guy in the story who's not like an overblown stereotype.
Piece of shit. Oh God, no.
Michael's really interesting. He seems like a more sane person, but he's pretty much just as much of a nutcase. Yeah, Michael's great. I like Michael a lot. I like Trevor just being a full-blown nutcase. It's fun.
That's you all done.
But I like Franklin. They could have made a joke about Claude and the online player not talking. Who knows? John in RDR1 is the most sensible. Yeah, probably. I would say... Oh, I meant to go to game, but I forget that you can't even save here. We just rely... It'll have auto-saved because I bought stuff. So that works for me. Arthur, if you play him in good rep, I feel like is not just Rockstar's most well-written character, but I would say like the most grounded and sensible person or character they've written by the end of the story. But you could also just play Arthur like a psychopath and not get that experience at all. But I always play a good Arthur because by the end, it's so worth it. It's so worth it. Anyway, it's about that time. So, I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did enjoy, and you haven't done so already, feel free to go ahead and leave a sub. Come back another time. We're doing this. We're doing the Armored Core 100%, Ace Combat on the highest difficulty. I'm missing one. Oh, DMC all S ranks. We started DMC 3 yesterday. And, man, does it feel good to play 3 after playing so much of 1 and 2. I like 1. I can't say that about 2. But 3 just feels so much better. It's still going to be difficult because we're doing double S ranks for 3. Which is, I have to play perfectly in all 5 criteria for a run to get it. But it's an excuse to play more DMC 3. So I'll take it. Anyway, feel free to come back for any of that. Also, if you enjoyed and you haven't done so already, feel free to go ahead and leave a like. Helps out a lot with algorithm and stuff, so I'd appreciate it. Thank you if you've done so already. Thank you if you're about to do so. If you're looking for links to anything outside of the community to engage with it, or outside of YouTube to engage with the community, rather. I knew I said something weird. Check out links in the description below. Things like Twitter, Discord server, TikTok, anything like that. It's all down there. Other than that, though, once again, I hope you guys enjoyed. I'll see you obviously back here next time. I hope you all have a good rest of your day. Thank you for coming to the stream, and goodbye.